think we're staying closer and closer to God at this point.
Straying
Hi.
closer and closer to playing Fortnite.
Hi.
Oh, we actually let them see your face. There we go. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, it might be
Greetings.
important for them to see my
What's up?
face.
I know, right? Super weird that all I
Yeah.
see is like hair behind a pop filter.
I only have a quarter piece left, so
Oh, you're eating. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm here for it. Um, how you guys doing?
I
Good.
think everybody's tired. I think
Little
that's
bit.
the consensus.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
good now. I had my nap. I just woke up. I'm all revved up and ready to
I
go.
just woke up from a nap too, so I'm getting
Still
revved
tired.
up.
Obviously, I'm.
You were at
I'm
a
just-
party.
Woke
You
up
know,
at
you can
7:30 and
say
was told, "Hey, we're doing a impromptu party." And said, "Oh, okay." So opened up gift very quickly, and got a few pieces of pizza and ran downstairs.
Nice.
like a boss. Well, cool.
nice.
I probably should actually have Sirenscape going. I completely forgot to do that. Let's just go straight into the recap and get into this because I'm excited to play.
I rolled an 11.
I rolled a
Oh
5.
man, say 25.
Rolled a
No,
7.
just a 5.
I rolled an 11.
So you and me.
Rolling off.
No, you just read
Beaten
together.
off.
A 2.
I got an 8. So I have to
So
find
that's-
the fucking message again.
I can comment it for you if you can't access
Yes,
the pins.
please.
Hang on.
Please do that so I don't have to because since it's capturing Discord, it's hard for me to find it. All right, there we go.
Bye.
That sh-
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, look at our chronicles. I'm just gonna
and
write
I
a
will
book.
be right back, but I can still hear you.
Okay. Oh, we got a journal from Quiet.
Oh God.
Wait. Where's the episode 44 recap?
That was
That's
44. I just counted wrong. Sorry, that's the recap.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay. I
43
will
is supposed
fix
to be
the number
44.
there. I
I
was like,
counted
all right.
We've been off for a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Okay. Let me find.
Ready? Okay.
Is this music kicking in? There's no music.
I don't know.
What the heck?
I can't hear your music,
can't
you devilish man.
Either. Let's go see. I just want to make sure that we have relatively.
You said C.
Are you on perfect pitch now?
No,
Okay.
no perfect pitch.
There's something there. Okay. All right. I'm ready. From the Journal of Quiet, dictated but not read. We struck a bargain with Eskaz, the Red Dragon, who was very reasonable. He seemed to have an issue with my maul, but appreciated my honesty. We were allowed to venture into his hoard and look for what we needed, and if found, replace it with something of greater value. We descended into his hoard and entered a vault bigger on the inside than from the outside. We saw gold, jewelry, weapons, statues, carvings, staves, rings, but no compass face. Magdor cast a spell to help him find an object, and we followed that to a platform where the compass face... Wait. To a platform where the compass place was on a platform, and on a pedestal surrounded by glass and 2 iron statues. As we approached the platform, a disembodied voice we were given riddles to solve, or we risked the wrath of the security system. That's a fun sentence. They seemed nice, but we solved the riddles. The statues came to life either way, and we made quick work of them. Magdor provided a suit of armor as replacement for the compass face. It seemed as if it was accepted as we made our way out of there. Back on the island, we jumped literally off a cliff, and headed back. I added that part. And headed back to the boat, where we made our way to the next island. Does anybody remember the name of the island?
Dunakachi.
It was called
Suck my titty.
Lurath. Lurath.
Bangkok.
Sellers told us off this island as
Lake Titicaca.
told us off this island as being weird and people never returning. Most folks avoid it now. Sellers docked a couple of miles from the island and we had to make our way there ourselves. The weather was rough for a brief moment as I flew my way over. Vol seemed capable of doing so as well, but he dove into the water briefly to help Magdor, who was fighting with Joe and his water weird in some weird love triangle because of his phobia of water. Strange dwarf. He spit the damn sea. He split the damn sea because of his phobia. Now that we were on shore, we made our way into the jungles of these islands. I flew into the sky and to scout and saw a village in a clearing. We proceeded on foot and found an old abandoned village, burned in places and overgrown. As we made our way into the village, we saw a little girl, lost and holding tight to a stuffed animal. We approached there. And as we did, Magdor disappeared. So we explored. Burned buildings was not a sign of normal migration of people. In our exploration, we found some runes on the inside of the doll left behind and a magic circle in the middle of the village. Bringing this doll to the middle of the circle sent us to the village in a different time. We found Magdor in a bar, drunk, obviously, and a half-elf lady who led us to a tailor shop to have a conversation because we seemed to know what was happening. Because she seemed to... Oh my gosh. Because she seemed to know what was happening. My brain is just not sharp right now. She knew our names and what we were here for. And that, too, in a different time. Things were easier at home. But this is a lot more fun, I think. And that is our recap. Truth.
Mind you, that was speed type, typed,
Tippin.
but not proofread.
Glenn had to roll his performance with disadvantage, and he only got a 5.
I did very badly. Great.
But it's
So
not
let
your
me-
fault.
Oh, I mean, thank you.
It's distinctly LR's fault. Fuck you, LR.
Yes, it is my fault. Entirely my fault.
The blame lies squarely on your shoulders.
Yes, just
Thank
me.
you for admitting it.
Yep. Only me.
Wait
I-
a second.
I was supposed to write the recap this week. I just completely forgot about it. I'm bad at that.
Try.
The whole
Someone's supposed
remembering
to remind
thing.
us a day or two before.
So it is LR's fault.
Can I just admit to that? I don't know why we're trying to justify it even more.
Oh, kid. You're a glorious, beautiful man.
So the milk was empty, and you went into the fridge and you saw that the milk carton was empty, but you chose to do nothing. Yes. So you admit to it. That's yes.
Also, I love how it's so funny. Sirenscaper's at max volume. My thing is maxed out. Wait, you just can't hear anything from it. It's super weird. Well, we're just gonna go with it.
Just gonna go in raw.
Cool, that's fine enough, I guess. Great. So she leads you, this half-elven woman who you have yet to get a name from, I believe.
Yeah. Who are you?
As you arrive, or are you asking on the
No,
way?
she. Sorry. To amend that, she led us into the back of the shop where she did us like some little snacks and some bread and something to drink, and then we sat down and we had a brief conversation about things. But she clearly knows that we're from a different type. She knows who we are, and some Magdor said something about changing the spell, like
plague.
stopping the spell plague. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. But anyway, just to we'd had some chit chat. So there's some context for when Quiet does ask that question. It's not just on the way.
Yes. And you do ask her name, and she says, "My name is Norin. Now, Of course, I think it's
Norin.
important. Norin, yes. It's important to
Norin.
start with why you're here. And you seem to not really know, do you?
That would be correct.
No, no idea.
You're searching for
Well, he'd
something,
st-
aren't you not?
Right.
Well, yeah, we're here searching for the body of a compass. I'm assuming it's here, and that would involve saving this village in some way or the other in the past.
Oh, you're not from this time. Okay.
You
Interesting.
you told us that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you already
DM
knew.
has forgotten. Cool.
That's all right. You called us out on that. We didn't
Yes.
even know we were in a different time
you-
until you said
We
something.
know our names.
What year was it from your time?
1473.
Yeah, that.
I had
I
no,
think-
no. Don't take that. I don't know if that's true. That was a guess. Hold on.
I think it was
I believe you.
1490 something.
Things just haven't been the same since the 70s.
1495. 1495.
1495.
He probably knows better.
Wow.
Believe him, the
Um,
tall one.
Can't believe it took that long. Yes, I'm a bit of a diviner, so things don't usually surprise me. So I'm a bit taken aback.
What level spell is that?
What level spell?
Right, that you divined our names from the future.
Oh, I don't know.
Can we?
Why don't things normally surprise you?
I usually have a good idea of what's coming, even if it's just a general idea.
Oh, that sounds like a useful talent.
It has been in the past. I try to avoid using it unless I really need to, because going through life knowing everything is quite boring. But I do hope that you can help us with our problem.
So you divined an upcoming problem and you created some sort of solution involving time travel, where should anybody stumble upon this island village in the future would be sent back to help you with that.
Yes. Very good.
Yeah.
That was very intelligent of you four.
You're a sharp one.
I think-
Lady, I'm just tired. This it feels like I've read this somewhere, but I'm just tired. Just tell us who to kill.
There
Just
is.
tell us who to kill.
It's Cryovane we sent it back to the past, isn't it? It's been a time loop from the very beginning.
She'd,
You
I
deal
mean,
in
she'd be
time
wrong
magic.
at this point.
Oh, we sent a dragon into
No.
a time rift.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Oh, it probably was.
Okay. As you can see, the village here is quite flourishing. We have a wonderful trade network. We relate very well with the cities around us and the larger places in the Pirate Isles. But I was instructed by someone who I respect to make sure that something stayed here. And I'll be honest
Is
with
it
you.
us?
No. Why would you think that?
We're in the kind of field where things are always a little suspicious. And I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Okay. Also, I need one of you to roll me a d10.
I got
do it.
15.
No.
Okay.
1. Got him. A
Um,
D10.
You see here in Carleone, we... Yeah, also, she's not lying. Absolutely not lying to you about any of this. Yeah, no, she seems to be being quite frank and honest. Yeah. You can't think of a reason why she would want to lie to you about this, because it's all very odd. And she says, I was hoping... I've been living in this loop for a long time, so I would really appreciate it if you stopped it. A few people have shown up before, but they failed.
What did they try?
they weren't strong enough. You see, there's a creature that lives deep in the jungle that is going to attack this place.
Oh.
And somewhere within its hoard, I've been told, is something. I was told that whoever came here would know what it was. They would be looking for it. I don't know if it's incentive to go there or what, but this creature floats around. You know, one big eye, a bunch of stalks.
Beholder?
I believe yes. I've read about them in books before, but I always forget what they're
Those
called.
things are scary. They'll like disintegrate you instantaneously.
Only if you
Yes.
look at them, though.
Yeah, my wife fought one. She told me about it. She used to tell me it as a ghost story on the ship that I used to live on.
Mm.
She wanted to like scare my child, but honestly, it was kind of scaring to me. So I asked her to stop telling it, and then she just told us more.
It was for the kid, right?
Right,
Don't tell this story anymore. For the kid.
of course.
Of course.
Didn't
I
want to
can
scare the kid.
tell you the
have a
direction if
kid?
this is something you.
Yep, I've told you this many times.
We know this.
I
man.
showed you a carving of him that I made,
Oh,
and I show
right,
him the
right.
carving, and it's like this
Right.
shitty fucking
This
dragonborn carving.
time magic
Yeah.
must be getting to me.
Oh,
You're
that
still
must be
sobering
it.
up.
Yeah, I'm drunk as fuck right now.
Oh,
before
wonderful.
you lead us or tell us any more, I think it's important that I ask you this for the sake of my companions, and I'm gonna say companions, but I'm just kind of gesturing to Magdor. What would you like to happen with the rest of the horde?
Oh, if it's of no consequence, if you're able to defeat the beast and stop the loop, then I can leave. I can be done with this.
All right, you
race.
hear that,
It's my
Magdor?
task to stay here.
Kill a beast, get your compass body, and then there's some trinkets possibly.
Also, any of the
Trinkets from the past?
adventurers that came
Oh.
here, anything they, for whatever reason, I don't know how, there's this chest, and she puts her hand on a relatively old-looking, kind of like dark wooded chest, but when you look a little closer, it just looks to be like kind of a matte polished obsidian chest. With an interesting symbol kind of on the front of that curved part that leads down to the lock and key. She says, in here, when the adventurers failed, everything that was on them came to this box. And anytime somebody else came to try and help, I was instructed to let them open it and take something out. Now, you don't get to look, put your hand inside, pull out something, and hopefully it will be something, that may or may not help you defeat the beast. Is this
I'm
something
already
you
at
would
the
wish to
box.
do? And she goes, oh my
As
god.
she was saying it, I just walked.
It's that scene in the office where Angela creeps up on Dwight. She's like, fuck!
That's 2 sessions we've referenced that now.
It's
Yeah.
such a good
Um,
moment.
It's funny as fuck. I've never even seen the episode, but the meme is good enough.
Very well. And she pulls out another similarly styled obsidian sort of key that has some kind of silver filigree on it. And she puts it in the lock and twists, and it clicks and opens, and she pulls it open. And the first thing you notice, Magdor, when you look inside, is that it looks like a cloud of darkness. Like you can't see inside. If that makes sense.
Okay.
There's no edges or bottom. She says,
So-
just reach inside and grasp.
Reach in and whatever I grab is for me,
It is for Ma.
for
yes.
myself, for myself. All right,
All right, so this
Oh,
is going to be D10 and D100.
hold on. I reach in and grab the chest.
Nope.
Ah, damn.
super clever, but nope.
Can't
It's
get by
it's
with
bolted
being
to
real
the
here.
it's bolted to the ground. She's like, "What are
You
you
just
doing?"
see me struggle with it for a second, and then just dejectedly reach in. D10 first, you said?
Yes, please.
A 1.
Awesome.
A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Actually, 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a D10 minus 1.
Okay, hold on. By the way, I rolled a 12 on that D100. Fuck.
Okay.
9.
Awesome. And you said you rolled a 12, correct?
Yeah.
You reach in and you grab something, and actually I'll put the picture in Discord, but it's kind of like an ornate looking bag. A leather bag with kind of green accents. Please paste. Paste? There we go. And it's got a little tie on it, and there's some beans inside.
Oh no.
Oh no! She says, "Oh
Beans,
yes, I
you
remember
say?
there was a druid that came through that. He swore that they were magical, but I don't know.
What was his name?
Oh, it was so long ago. Krabbus. Rab. I don't remember.
Sure it wasn't Jack, Glenn? Sure it wasn't
Jack?
Jack?
Jack O'Lantern.
I opened the bag. How many beans are in it?
That is a wonderful question. Why don't you roll 3d4?
All right. Oh, there's 11.
11 beans
Huge.
inside.
All right.
One might say
Wonderful.
that's too much.
Next.
It was a D100?
D10, D10 minus 1, and D100.
D10 minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, D10, D10 minus 1, D100. 3 rolls.
D10 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
D9 is 8. And
Okay.
D100 is 93.
6, 8, 93.
6, 8, 93. Okay. How many run each? Okay. Awesome. I need... Oh my gosh, this is going to be a fun one that may require another bit of rolls. But I hope that you don't care about that. Trying to think about how many different types of those there are. I know, I'm speaking out loud. You can't really answer that.
There's at
here we
least
go.
2.
Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
There's
7,
more than
8,
one.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Roll me a D37.
I'm going to roll a D20.
Plus
Got a
17.
15.
So
Got a
32.
15.
Awesome. You find in your hand as you reach in and close it, you find that you're closing it around what feels like wrapped leather straps. And when you pull it out,
Okay.
you see a whip. But it's not just any whip, it's a very finely crafted +3 whip.
Whoa. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What modifier do whips use typically? Would it be dexterity?
Slashing.
Or...
Oh, yeah, dexterity.
Yeah, it's finesse. It can be dex or strength.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, it's finesse
Oh,
and reach.
sick.
1d4
That's a 10
slashing damage though, yeah.
And it's just a normal +3. That's a great like
Little
second
side
weapon.
piece.
Yeah.
Think about running rapier
Okay.
whip with the dual wielder feat. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because you got reach. You can slap somebody who's not even near you. All right, and you, good, very tall, sir.
10.
I mean, several of you are very tall. Right. All right. D10 minus 1.
9. And then
Okay.
89.
Okay, 89. Actually, I apologize. If you have roll 20 open, please roll me a D135.
Sure. Yeah.
I know it's weird. You don't gotta tell me.
33.
33. Okay, that's wonderful. You reach inside, and as you bring your hand together, it is met pretty quickly. You don't really get to close it all the way, as you feel yourself grasping what feels like a kind of like a glass ball, about 6 inches in diameter. Pull it
Go ahead
out.
and pull it out. Yeah.
It's a 6-inch diameter crystal ball.
It's a normal crystal ball, run-of-the-mill crystal ball.
No. It's called a crystal ball
orb
of mind reading.
Jeez.
It is a.
Can you use that in correspondence with your helmet?
I'd have to attune to it. I don't know if there's a spell casting requirement. I mean, if there is, like, I'm good.
It just requires attunement, but not by anybody. No, it doesn't require a caster attuning to it. For the bag of beans, as well as that, you would need to attune to learn the specific, details of it.
Sure. Yeah.
But it is quite powerful.
I believe that is classified as a legendary item.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Cool.
Cool.
And she says, "Awesome." And she, as she, she closes it, locks it back up, puts the key back in her pocket, and she says, "Is there, of course, other than telling you where, what direction its nest is,
What? Oh yes, it's a beholder. Right. Does it have
Beholder,
friends?
I barely know her."
Does
I
it
bring
have
out my
friends?
hammer.
Yeah.
I believe it may. I wouldn't be surprised if something so powerful had made creatures subservient to itself. I, of course, am not powerful enough to go there, so just a quest giver, as it were.
Is it just that the beholder comes and destroys the village? Is that the crux of it?
It does. It's ironic that you spoke of the incineration, because I have to relive my death by burning alive every single time.
Are you the only one who remembers?
Yes.
If you died right now, would you just reappear, or would it create another timeline?
I don't know.
I don't really want to test it out. I'm sure you don't either.
I don't want to.
I really hope you
I
don't
don't wanna
kill
test
me.
it out
I'm
while
just
burning.
curious.
You seem powerful.
asking
Please don't
questions.
kill me. I
mean,
do
you
know
might
that
have a 10th level spell we don't know about.
there are a few things I know about this creature's lair that that may or may not help you. Is that once you get about a mile away from this creature's lair, you will feel as though you're being watched, and I guarantee you that you are not being watched. It will feel this way. Also, if this creature is not awake and it sleeps in its lair, then you will see minor warps in reality where you may see into different times. Different creatures that exist in a different reality may show up and disappear suddenly, as if by some sort of mirage or illusion. Cave walls may have markings where they did not. It will subtly change around you. So be cautious. Remember your purpose, and please don't die.
Bet you tell that to
We're not
all the
fond of
guys who
that.
pass through.
I do. I'm tired of being here. And you can tell, like, most elves and half elves like have like a supernatural beauty to them. You know, they are just beautiful. But you can see like pronounced bags under her eyes, and like she just puts off an air of like, fuck this shit, I'm out, but she can't get out.
Which there is no out.
There is no out. You are the out. So she seems, as much as you've ever seen like an elf, like just that you've never met before, bringing you a job or a quest to do, she seems almost desperate. And she says, "Do you have any more questions that I could answer to help you?"
Why you?
I agreed to help for a price, and I don't see that payment until it's done.
Do you have any healing items or one-time use things that we can take advantage of?
Let me see. And she does begin to kind of like...
This whip is dope, by the way.
This whip is dope. Sorry, I'm looking something up. This is DM looking things.
I think I
You're back.
broke
You
up.
you hung for a second. Yeah, you're
Me?
back.
No, me.
No, Mystic.
I was saying this whip is dope, by the way. I have like a plus 13 to hit.
That's sick.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can
I
I
will
offer
tell
you a
you who
bean?
sent me here.
Oh, okay.
Told me to be here. It was the avatar of a certain sun dragon that had associations with my family. Named
That guy.
Sinria, I believe was her name. I didn't know her personally.
Incineroar.
Sinria.
Okay, that's different from the gold dragon we'd met. Okay.
Are there no sun dragons in your time?
Oh, did you say sun dragon? I heard gold. In my head, you said sun dragon. I just said gold dragon.
It's that
I know a
time
lot
loop
about
messing with you.
dragons. I've never heard about a sun dragon.
Neither have I, and I'm pretty boned up on it, as it were.
He
He's
is
a
a dragon.
That's racist. I'm not a dragon.
I mean,
I'm dragon.
you're a
born.
dragon. Oh, you have dragon.
No.
Oh.
And she does like get
I
quiet
take
and keeps
drink.
her eyes down while you guys kind of chat back and forth about this, and it's obvious without any sort of check that she seems very saddened by this news. She had no idea that sun dragons did not exist, so it's obvious she
Maybe
was from a very
If
far
we complete this
pastime.
loop, they will.
Remember also, it's just that the older
Wait.
dragons get, the more they tend to prefer staying, at least the metallic dragons.
Seclusion.
Chromatic dragons, not so
How-
much.
How is
A
this going to
seclusion
affect
or-
our... Sorry.
Fine.
How is this going to affect our future?
I don't know.
Well, I
Because
mean,
obviously-
regardless of how it affects us in the future, these people are trapped, which is
Right.
not fair to them, not fair to anyone.
She seemed to think it was very important that this did not fall into the wrong hands. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. And
Well,
I was
depending on-
told that if somebody came through and after speaking with them, I felt as though they were not good
Going
of
to die?
character,
Oh.
kind of heart, well-intentioned, that I should lead them astray, not send them the right place. But I don't feel that about you. I've only had to do that a couple times, or simply just not interact with them at all. They may or may not still be here. I don't know if that kept them in the time loop or they found their way out. I'm not sure. But yeah, at very least I know they didn't succeed because we're still here. So
Well, I made a living of freeing people from they're binds, so this is kind of my thing. I'm happy to help.
Good.
Yeah,
Well-
I got stuck doing good things, and it's not the worst, I guess, seeing people happy.
Depending on the theory that some philosophers have brought up, though, our change will do nothing because it's already happened in our present. So changing the past won't affect the present.
What you just said is nonsense. Let's go.
Right.
So, and she pulls a scroll out and unfurls it, and it's a map of the area. And it looks like, because you guys kind of approached from the southern part of the island.
Yeah.
And you can see the village clearly marked. It looks like there was, you didn't see on your way in. You saw part of it, actually, some half-submerged docks that had,
Yes.
fallen into the water and things like that. It looks like it was once much bigger. As you can see, there's probably 15, 20 different long docks, as well as a couple boathouses and shipyards that used to exist just slightly off the coast. And she points out to the north, there's a cave system. And she says, I don't know what's down there. I'm going to reiterate that. And I like you guys, so I want you to succeed, but just do be careful. Hey, be served. Thanks, buddy. 33 months, guys. This guy's a literal beast. Not O'Burton.
That's tier 3 too, isn't it?
Yeah.
You.
Holy big red booty, 33 months. That's longer than an elephant pregnancy. Facts. I had no idea their gestation period was longer than that. Or it was around 30 months. That's nuts. So... Oh yeah, round of applause. Thank you, Beast!
Beasto,
Odin!
the man, the baby.
So... oh, yes, I do. Actually, I have... If you can find an alchemist, they can help you with this, but, And she pulls out, off of one of her shelves, she pulls these 3 vials. And one thing you recognize from these vials immediately is that they are ever so slightly different from normal potion vials that you've seen before. Potions normally have a slightly rounded bottom, the potion you're used to seeing. These ones almost have like a crystalline geometric structure to them, as if the bottom was kind of, like rubbed up or whatever. Like the point came off, right? And it's a little flat on the bottom. And inside, it's almost like there's a bit of, what is the word? Like pulp, almost? At the bottom of
Sediment?
these potions. Yeah, it's like some sort of thicker, bigger particles at the bottom that kind of swirl around as she hands each one of them to you. And, she says, I don't know much about these, but if you can find an alchemist or the ingredients for it, apparently they will refill themselves. It's just a basic healing potion, but an alchemist could give you the recipe for the ingredients you would need to be able to basically have, I believe once a day you can, use it, pop the specific ingredients inside, and then it will replenish itself. See, the vial itself is magical in nature. It actually came from the Feywild and reacts with these ingredients to create a healing potion. And I'm told that these vials are kind of like a base ingredient to do the same thing with any potion. But these ingredients, these recipes for these different potions, the more powerful the potion, the more rare the recipe. But could be useful.
That's very cool.
I'm an alchemist.
Are you? How many years have you been doing alchemy?
Magno.
About a year now with Brandon.
Okay. So maybe your master knows some of the recipes. But I doubt in a year that you would have been, privy to those sort of secrets. Because from what
What
I'm
if I
told,
put a bean in it?
Surprised.
I don't know what would
Magdor,
happen. I assume
let's-
that if something was too big, it would destroy the vial, as they are quite fragile, just like glass.
I
more
just want to
valuable,
learn how to
unlike
combine magic items and make something even more magical.
Okay, but let's do
Then you
that
are an
when
alchemist.
there's not a beholder to kill.
All right, yes, let's go kill a beholder. Which way do we go?
Here. And she hands the map to you, and says,
Oh, she hands it to me. I hand it to Vol.
I hope
Which way do
I
we
got it,
go?
don't worry.
that I see you again.
Yes.
I hope that you don't, and that you get to
You-
live your life normally
right.
from this point forward.
You
and-
get our items if we die. Do the corpses come back to you too?
Oh, I can't reach into the box myself.
Oh, all right.
I can only
Have you
open it.
tried?
I have.
I
Just to
Okay.
see.
Did it hurt or something?
No, I just reached in and it felt like I was touching cold air. As if my hand was right over a big piece of ice or something. Cool air, but nothing solid that I could grasp onto.
All right.
Off we
Let's go.
Very well.
Aye.
Good luck.
Can I plant
With
one
that,
of these
you
beans
too.
on our way?
She leads you out and lets you take a couple bits of, snacks and stuff if you'd like on your way out. And kind of like like a mother bidding adieu to children leaving for the bus stop. She stands on the.
What was your
porch
name
of-
again?
Let me
Norin.
turn to that
My name
page.
is Norin.
There we go.
All right.
Literally just told us, Magdor.
I-
You gotta
I-
get better. You gotta put in some effort
It
sometimes.
just goes in one ear and out the other. I can't help it.
I don't blame you. I'm the same way. It's
I need
hard.
to get like one of those magic. Have you
There's so
seen the
many
magic
names.
pins that just write for you?
And they're all
I think-
very interesting. There's never
We're
like a
walking in that
John
direction,
or
but-
like
Yeah.
a Ted.
Yeah, we're traveling.
You only
Do you
find
think-
people like that in Luskin,
So
like an
she's-
Alex or a Megan. It's always
Who's
like
Megan?
Alquan Dashilda or like
Jarl
You know what? I
Axel.
will say I am on your side on that front. Quiet. Like when they get a little bit too consonanty, that's what I'm like. All right, cool.
Yes.
what's a
Find
constant?
something-
Volstorm Striker Val Dugoni.
At least my first name's easy to say and remember.
Can I plant a bean?
No, we're not planning a beat in the past.
But if we plant a bean in the past, then when we go to the future, it'll be a big plant.
Magdor, you know that's just not a normal bag of beans, right?
I mean, I assumed, but could it not grow a giant plant?
I don't know. I'm really
I know
lost
Nick
here.
knows.
It feels almost like there's a 1% chance of that happening.
All right, we'll wait till we
Just
get to
one.
the future. But I want to do something. As we're walking like out of town, as we're walking by one of the buildings, I want to cast Fabricate on one of the houses, just a small piece of it, and I want to change the stone into a stone with my initials on it. So just MB.
Just put Magdor band.
Right. I didn't want to. I didn't want to carve into it. Just changing it, changing what it is to be that.
Yeah, it just has kind of like almost naturally. There's cracks that spell out MB in it now. 100% easy.
All right. I want to see if we go back and it's our future. It'll be there. Didn't affect their house any.
That'll allow you to test your theory. I like it. All right.
It was either
we
that or go find a
and-
bank and give them a bunch of money.
Or that.
Oh.
And then Wolf fluffs up his paper and is like, all right,
They have banks
all right,
now.
this way.
They
I
may
don't know.
take chickens.
All right. So you guys head out
Yes.
Oh, we've been.
to the north. Awesome.
We done been heading out.
Done been heading out. As soon as you head out of the town, there's almost an immediate sort of like change of like tone, I guess would be the best way to say it. As you get out, there's not long out of the town, you find yourself as a heavy wind kind of whips through the woods, and the sounds are kind of all mushed together as the trees, kind of lurching in the wind, the sound of some distant birds. The cloud cover has kind of come through, despite the fact that there is not a lot, there's a decent amount of foliage above in the canopy, but it has become gray. You can hear the sound of howling wolves in the distance. There's very likely some packs that wander this island, and the pitter patter of rain begins. That you're become familiar with as it kind of weather changes quickly in the Pirate Isles, and you see as you travel. I need each one of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it against poison?
No. Oh, wisdom
where are
saving
my
throw
rolls?
against poison.
My rolls have been terrible the last 2 sessions.
23.
Okay.
14.
Awesome.
Oh. Wait, is it a spell?
It's an
Like-
effect.
Let me see.
So it's not actually a spell. So
Okay, so yeah, I do not have advantage then.
okay.
Oh
Got me
my
teleported
god.
here in the first place.
A solid 8, dude.
Baller. So Vol, you watch as your friends seem to see something. You are very perceptive. You notice them noticing something because you have like a 29,000 passive perception.
Excuse me, it's 28.
Oh my god, I was so close. Same thing. And for you guys,
I see
you both
everything.
notice different things. Magdor, for you on the left side of the path, as you guys recognize that you were about within that range that you were told you would start to possibly see things that weren't really there and start to feel watched. Magdor, in one of the tree branches, kind of like waving ever so slightly in the wind, wisping through the trees, you see a bird, and when it caws, it opens its mouth to caw, but you think you hear it say, "Magdor, Magdor," as it caws. It caws 2 or 3 times and says your name. And for Quiet, you on the right side of the path, oppositely, swear that in one of those bushes that are kind of moving around similarly in the wind, you see the leg of what looks probably like a human leg, like as if someone was hiding in there, that pulls into the bush as you notice it.
Oh,
I think that
You're,
no,
you're
Maureen,
and I'm gonna kind of because I would
Noreen-
imagine I'm standing in between them or whatever. I'm just gonna slap them both, just like light slaps on top of their heads.
Ouch.
Snap out of it.
I think Noreen's
We're both
watching
seeing
us. She's
things.
seen a bird that knows her name. I'm
I-
hearing things.
I punch Vol in the face. Don't hit me.
That's fair. But you're seeing things.
I smack Quiet with the hammer. Don't hit Vol.
So this just turned into Larry, Moe, and Curly just.
And we're walking the whole time. You know, it's a
Why
perfect
I
way,
oughta-
You're
dude.
seeing things.
You know, if this beholder is trying to fuck with us, he's doing a very bad job.
Yeah, this is just normal for us. But no, sincerely, you were seeing things. I noticed you both look at things that weren't there and react
Oh.
I
accordingly.
mean, the bird's there. It was just saying my name.
Is the bird there?
There is indeed a bird where he points. Yeah,
Okay.
but it hasn't
didn't
made
say
any
anything.
noise. It's just kind of there,
It's
balancing.
just sitting there, Magdor.
Said my name.
It did not.
All right.
As we.
All
as-
right.
You trust your friends. That's very rude. You saw the leg, right, Magdor?
I mean, all I see are legs.
Oh my god.
Why do you have to be so tall?
That's fucking hilarious.
And you travel forward, or do you continue to try and figure out what's going on?
Vol's gonna try to travel forward.
I'm in between the two.
What do you guys do? Vol's moving forward.
We're walking, man.
Okay,
We're
cool.
walking.
Remember, I
It's
never
walking.
assume. Never assume. I always want to hear what you're doing because I don't want to be that guy. Awesome. And okay, as you travel, you know that you're within about a mile of this lair. A river starts to kind of like come into view, and it kind of follows the road up to the cave. Not a big river, more like a creek or a crick, as some people I know might say.
Creek?
Yeah,
I
we
was,
go
I
down
was
to the
literally
creek and
about
wash
to
your
say
clothes.
crick.
And as you're traveling, you know that you're probably only a few minutes away from being able to see the entrance of this cave, based on the scale of the map and the amount of time that you've traveled thus far. I also, at this point, need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
This is against poison.
Shit.
No!
I have dark vision.
I got true sight.
Yeah, I rolled a
I
12.
literally rolled
Let's
another
go.
4,
12,
baby.
8.
Let's go.
4. All right. So all 3 of you need to roll D100s, and you cannot roll the same number.
Try me, bitch.
27.
20.
Awesome.
38.
All right. First 20. This is for Quiet, right?
Magdor.
27.
Magdor. Okay, you were 27. So for Magdor, you feel like as you're walking, it's like there's something extra in your bag that's taking up more space that was not there like a few moments before.
I'll stop and start digging through my bag. Oh, 1 second, guys.
You
I think
reach
I've got
in,
something.
and you feel a jar.
I pull it out. I
And
think.
yeah, you pull it out, and there's a jar, a glass jar with kind of like a cork topping with like wires that wrap around kind of the grim to hold it on, that you could kind of flip up if you wanted to open it up. And it, like, there is like some sort of flesh inside of like a greenish liquid. And as you find that, 27 for Quiet.
Yes.
You are walking along, and like if you have like a front pocket or anything like that, whether it's a pouch
Sure.
or a space or something like that, somewhere on your front, even if it's like a pouch on your belt, the cool wind is whipping around you, and you feel a warmth as you're walking. Not something that you would expect, you know, being in such a cool place, but that feels a bit unnatural.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
You
I-
just,
I'm just kind of like. I don't start checking, I guess.
you check it, yeah, wherever you feel that
Yeah.
warmth, and you grab wherever in your head that happens. You feel what feels kind of like some sort of rock. It feels hard and pointy on either end and kind of like irregularly shaped. You pull it out.
I'm sure.
Okay. You find in wherever this pocket or container or whatever is a small shard of obsidian that feels warm to the touch.
Okay.
And 38, 30 something, right?
38.
38. For you, my friend, this is a bit odd. Do you have a backpack or a satchel?
Yes.
Okay, yes, a backpack or a satchel, which one?
Backpack.
Backpack. All right, so in your backpack, you're walking along, and as you kind of like adjust it as you're walking, it feels as though there's something large in it that's taking up too much space. Like, you keep it well organized, you're an organized person, you do things in a very regimented way. It's kind of, it seems like who you are. Something is in there that you don't know what would take up that much space or like like fit in the bag that way.
Like without missing a beat while walking, he does the thing where he just flips down in the front.
Yeah, you flip it, and as you
Pop
flip
it
that
open.
flap, yeah, you see there's a small, like, framed portrait of a goblin who's holding a fishing pole, standing and holding a fish in front of, like, a stump log, and he's, like, smiling.
Who's that?
I guess my goblin lover.
This is like the tent in the tent bag story.
Did you all find something strange?
Ah, I found this jar. I'm about to open it up.
Don't do that.
I open it up.
I got a stone. Very stony.
Very stony. Yeah, you opened it up. It smells like formaldehyde. Or like a mixture of formaldehyde and pickling juice.
It smells like Brandon.
Huh. Is there like a tree close by?
Yeah, several.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna like lay the painting down by the base of a tree and close up my pack. And
Won't you
put it
lover
back
be
normally.
upset you're leaving this?
I was joking. I don't know what that is or where it came from.
I don't know where this jar came from either.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you don't know where that stone came from either. Quiet.
It's very sharp. And I
Maybe
like
I
poke
could
it.
make a weapon out of it. Obsidian is nice for making weapons.
It's very small.
Here, can I see it?
No. And I throw it out into the
Throw it into the woods. You throw it into the woods. You set yours on the tree. Magdor, you're the only one that has your little trinket left with you.
I pour out the liquid.
You pour it out. Do you pour out the piece of flesh in there as well?
No, I attempt to keep it in.
You do.
So like I got the lid, kind of.
Yeah. Siphon, yeah, do that sort of thing.
Can I tell what the flesh is?
Go ahead and
Is it
make a
like
medicine
hand
check.
or, Okay.
Why do you always get the gross ones, Magdor?
11.
You're not really certain. It's too discolored, and there's no like defining features. But you know it's probably from like a humanoid of some sort. It's not
I was
like enough flesh to be anything else, and the color is vaguely in the spectrum of humanoid skin colors.
just trying to see if it was my hand.
Yeah. Let's not mess with the weird things we're gonna start finding with us.
What if some of them are cool?
That's not cool.
No, this isn't cool. I'm just saying that obsidian was cool.
But that was not your obsidian. That was his
I
obsidian.
I
to do
know
with
that's
as he
why I'm
wished.
not running after it trying to find it right now.
Let's proceed.
All right.
Cole's gonna continue up the path.
Onward.
Onward and upward, it seems. Great. So as you continue forward, passive perception king, as you're moving, you
Aye.
round a bend, not 50 feet past where you just left that sitting on a tree, and it's hanging on a notch of bark. And
In front of us?
in front of you on a tree in the path ahead of you. Similarly, as you're walking along, quiet, you recognize that warmth has returned to the same place it was where you first found it. And Magdor, while you're walking, the slish slosh of that the liquid that was inside that was absent for about all of 6 seconds of walking is once again present. And when you look, you all, like, yours has refilled, that rock is on you, and that painting's right there again.
No, it's not. Vol's walking. It's not there.
Hold on. I want to try something, and I'm going to this time take out the hand, pour it out, take out the hand, and put it in my bag of holding.
It is not a hand. You were trying to.
Or sorry, you're right. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Unidentified piece of humanoid flesh.
Yeah, take the flesh and put it in the bag of holding,
Okay.
and
So
then
you
keep
dump it
going.
down again, and then put that in there. Okay. You walk past it. What do you do, Quiet? That warmth is once again there on you. Awesome. So you just moving on. The only one of you that still has their thing feasibly is Magdor, who has just a bit of that preserved pickled flesh in the bag of holding. Gross. Do you keep the jar?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also
see
in
what
the bag of holding.
Why wouldn't you?
No, the jar's in my hand.
The jar's in your hand. The flesh is in the bag. Great.
I'm like walking, like looking through the jar.
Walking, looking through the jar. Okay. And as you guys continue to walk, Magdor just kind of keeping it in front of him with, I assume, you guys there so he doesn't hit anything in front of him, looking at your legs because all he sees is legs. You eventually kind of find a clearing that opens up a bit. Not a lot, but a little more rain is coming down in front of a large cave opening that is relatively low. And I say relatively low because several of you are actual giants. So
Yeah, that seems fine.
it's probably
normal.
only about 4 feet high, very, very wide. And that river that had been following near the right kind of merges into the path that leads into this cave. And it seems as though this is very likely the cave that you're looking for.
Did the jar refill?
Not the cave you're looking for.
Did you look away from the jar?
I have not looked away.
Nope.
I look away.
You look
At the
away,
cave.
and when you look, oh, do you look back?
I'm like, so I'm holding it and I see the cave, so I kind of like, I'm like, oh, and I look back.
When you look back, it's full and the flesh is in it.
And I check my bag of holding. I reach my hand in and think, flesh,
nothing.
flesh.
Nothing.
Ah,
there.
shit.
All
right,
and
hold on.
interestingly
Nope,
enough,
hold on.
there is a tiny painting, as well as a small shard of obsidian inside your jar.
This time, I pour everything out,
Uh-huh.
and I don't care about the other stuff. I pour it out. I put in a gold piece.
Okay.
And I look at the jar and I stare at it for a couple seconds.
So
see if
all it
anything
has in it
happens.
is the flesh.
No, I didn't even try to
Everything.
clear it out. I just dumped it.
Everything's gone. It's on the ground. You look at it. There's a gold piece, and you kind of move it around and stuff. It's there. It is there.
And then I look away and then I look back at it.
It's the same.
What's the same?
Like
what
nothing,
is
as
the
your hands
same?
are empty and the stuff you just dumped out is not on the ground. It's just your hands, as if there was a jar there.
Oh. Is
Oh,
there a gold piece
ours
on the
gone.
ground?
There is nothing on the ground.
Oh man, that
Nothing
cost me
that
gold.
would have just come out of this, yeah.
Should have probably used a copper.
I don't have enough copper on me. I only have 40 of those.
And for what
you
it's
should have
worth,
said something. I have
your coin
1,788 copper pieces.
your coin purse is not lighter. The gold piece that you would put in is now back in your
Oh.
purse.
Oh,
But I don't have the jar anymore.
No, jar's gone.
Did I just sit there and count out 997 gold pieces just to
For the
make sure?
purposes of the game, no. But it feels.
Alright.
We'll say you're very attuned to the weight of your purse.
Okay.
So you said that the river is now running into the cave.
I want my jaw back.
I'm gonna go up to the river outside the cave entrance and just try to gauge the depth of it.
Do you want me to
Uh,
go in a little?
It is relatively shallow. You can see the bottom, all smooth pebble stones. It looks like the sediment starts to pick up a bit as it's clear mostly out here, aside from the runoff from the rain. But it only looks a couple feet deep, not by much at all.
So
Maybe 4 or 5
So
feet
riverbed
wide, couple
to-
feet deep.
So riverbed to the roof of the cave, would it then be feasible for me to stand in the river and then kind of crouch a tiny bit and be able to walk through normally?
How tall are you?
I think at this point I'm like 7 something.
Yeah, you would have to like crouch a bit. But you
Yeah.
could slosh through the running river, yeah. And it is running into the cave.
Right. Found the cave. I think I'm gonna have to get into water for me to get into the cave, but
Do you want me to hold
Found
on?
the cave.
I can move the river if you want.
No, the river's gonna help me here.
No, I can move the water from the river. I can control its flow. I can move it out of the cave for a little bit.
It's fine. You conserve your energy for whatever we're about to face.
I mean, I throw more hammers than I cast spells, so it's up to you.
Right, but some of those spells keep us alive, and I'd like have more of those around than possible.
All right.
Quiet. Any
Um.
reservations before we head in here?
No.
Okay.
Just don't die.
Hell yeah. And then I'm just gonna get into the river and like all the way to the bottom and just crouch a little bit and start walking in.
Oh, um, from my wife's storytelling, um, you shouldn't. What was it? Can I roll a wisdom of some sort to see if I know about beholders from my wife's fairy tale?
Sure.
Okay.
Go yeah, do like a.
I got an 18.
You're recalling her story. Yeah. Okay. What are you attempting to recall? I guess is the question.
Just like either weaknesses or strengths that I would be useful in combat.
You
I got an
18.
Yeah. And remember that this is a story from my wife who fought one,
Yeah.
but like maybe not like, who knows.
She may not know everything, but she can tell you what she experienced for sure.
Yeah.
What type of how did she fight? Was she like a martial user?
Yeah, she's a martial. Like, she stabs things with rapiers, generally speaking.
Okay.
She's like a swashbuckler.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
You would remember that each one of the eyes tended to have the ability to cast different sorts of beams from it. I need you to roll 3d10 real fast and just give me not a total, just what each number is, and if there's a duplicate, just add 1 to it. So I get 3 different.
I literally rolled 3 9s.
So we'll do 8, 9, 10.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not even fucking with you. I rolled 3 9.
So you know that one of the rays she remembers is a ray that could turn you to stone. Another one could disintegrate you, and she actually, she saw one of the people she was fighting with be disintegrated, as well as a ray that very easily could cause death because of the massive amount of damage that it dealt. And she also remembered that there was somebody in her party that when they were close to it, somebody in her party that when she was when the creature was looking at it, they could not cast spells.
Did you get all that?
Yes, your wife seems and I would imagine Quiet probably told some sort of hyperbolic embellished story from his wife. I'm like,
Yeah,
your wife has a way with words.
Oh, she's quite the lady. I'm lucky to have her. And a dragonborn, no less. Not to say that there's anything the matter with not being a dragonborn.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to insinuate.
It's I reiterate some of that information and just kind of like cool. I like doing this because I know a fuck ton about beholders, but my character might not, so I want to I want to find that line of where I'm at.
Yep.
With the DM's permission. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
I'm with you. Mystic, I'm going to message you something, and
Sure.
if you could do that thing, I will award you an inspiration point.
That would be great.
But yeah, I'm assuming as long as everybody's cool with it, we're walking into the cave. Me half swimming through this river as we're having this conversation, and he's recounting.
Sweet. Heading into the cave. All right. So you continue in. Oh wow, that is very, very quiet. That's fun. And interestingly enough, wow, Anime, thank you for the sub. She put the pogfish on there. Pog bass. Pog bass. Hoogies. Interestingly enough, this place is so you enter and it's normal. It's a cave. And eventually though, it opens up into, as you start to see more greenery and somehow light, as if there's a forest inside of this cave. The sound of birds lightly chirping, the river moving, and as your eyes follow the edge of this cave tunnel, it turns to the left. As you round the corner a bit, you can see a fully fledged cave-dwelling forest inside of this cave system, with this river running through it.
Is there okay? So then, once we get up here, is there space for me to get out of the river and onto the land?
Yeah, well, yeah. You step up and there's plenty of spaces. It opens up very high, and there's a massive, at the center of the ceiling, a massive crystal that juts from near the center, and it looks like the light that almost emanates faux sunlight. You can feel the warmth coming from it, and that's the light source that you were seeing.
Put out my hand to the rest of the party and like to motion them to stop. I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I can see any other ways going out of this cave. Whether this cave is it, or there's more kind of things going out to other parts.
Okay. Sorry, say that one more time. You're attempting to discern what?
I just want to see if there are other tunnels or whatever. Like if this cave is like that's it, or if there's
there.
other. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a. How are you looking? Are you staying on the ground? Are you flying up? Are you giving yourself a vantage point or anything?
I mean, given that I'm 7'11", I've now got on the thing and I'm looking above, and then I know how force work. I figured but I'm on the ground looking, basically.
Yeah,
but
on
I'm
the
out
ground
of the
looking. The foliage is thick enough that it's hard to tell if there's any off-shooting tunnels.
Huh. I am then going to
seem to be paths that move through the forest where, at very least, they're tread semi-often.
I am then going to like pull out my wings and then like hover, sticking as close to the cave wall as I can, just to see if I can see things.
Okay, so you kind of float up a bit, and you do see. If we're gonna say that you were on the south end, just to kind of make this easy, you're at 6 o'clock, right? At about 1 o'clock and about 9 o'clock, there are two off-shooting tunnels of tall enough you would discern from the distance, because there's probably 500-600 feet to either one, outside of this biodome, are leading off to two different other tunnels that exit out of this. So this was one of three.
Okay, then I guess I'll just make a general perception check to see if there's anything else that I could see that might be of interest while I'm up here. Now that I do see these other two offshoot tunnels.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll that perception.
14.
Okay. When you kind of like peer specifically at, looking for anything out of place or something of note from this height, you can see that the tunnel at 1 o'clock, you can see the slight flicker of firelight or torchlight or some sort of like flame, bouncing off the walls of the one at 1.
Okay.
But the other one, as well as seems mostly in this space, it's just nature, per se,
Okay.
And the other one doesn't really, the tunnel doesn't have any, signifying details or characteristics.
Sure.
It's just a tunnel.
Yeah, and I'll float down and relay that information of everything I've seen. I still don't trust this forest, as nice as it seems and as serene as it is. I feel like something might pop out at us, but there's a tunnel in the north end of this area that is probably our next direction.
Well, you lead the way. I'll follow and throw hammers.
I just want to hit things.
Luckily, I can see
You
And
well.
I
and me
take out
both.
my maul. I trust in your guidance, sir.
And I will lead the way towards uh, the tunnel in the 1 o'clock direction.
You guys follow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
most definitely.
Perfect. So you make your way effectively to it's northeast kind of to the 1 o'clock tunnel, and as you get closer, you notice that you're able to follow a path that seems relatively well trod, um, and you do see footprints, but to determine exactly what these creatures are may take a little more investigation that are coming and going here.
I will do that. I would
That
like
would
to
be a
make a.
survival.
Hang on. Before I do so, because we are in a forest, I would like
Are.
to confirm the um, wisdom check related to it. Proficiency is doubled, so
Yes, this is
what is
both
our proficiency
underground and
bonus?
forest. So if you have either of those as preferred terrain or whatever, you'd be fine.
So it'd be another 5. So I have a plus 13 to my check.
Wow. Ree!
So that is a 33 to determine the
33.
tracks of the creatures traveling this area.
With this good of a check,
I
you're able
also
to find
learned-
a pristine.
I
set of
also learned the
footprints.
exact number, sizes, and how long
I
ago they
know.
passed.
Just
letting you know, Glenn.
Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate
Been a while
it.
since I've used this.
Always do it. Always do that. Even if I go, I know. Just keep doing it. The range of creatures that move along this path are medium to large, varying in size. It would seem as though there's a distinct, like, 4, maybe 5 different types of creature with similar footprints in that size range. Similarly, you know that there's probably about, the exact numbers, right?
I learned the exact number, sizes, and how long ago.
Okay, 5. There are 5 different footprints that are distinct, each one differing in size and basic shape. So 5 distinct creatures. The last time one came through here, it was, let's see which one it was. It was a large creature, one of the larger ones that had moved through here, probably about an hour ago. But it looks like it had come from the direction of the other tunnel.
Okay. So going in like the opposite direction to us. So leaving the cave.
No,
System.
it had come back from that direction.
I see. Okay. And then before I relay that information, there was something else that I could do that I'm willing to burn a spell slot for. I'm going to burn a spell slot to detect any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, or fiends, or undead within 6 miles of me because I'm in my favorite terrain.
Okay.
It doesn't reveal their location. It just reveals or their number. It's a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on.
But it tells
Would it
you
tell
which
me- I
one
just
of
wanted-
those things, right?
It doesn't specify. It just says it tells me whether there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. But it doesn't reveal creature locations or number. So I guess I'd leave that up to you whether you want. I feel like we've had this discussion, but a really long time ago. So if we want to just rehash that,
There are
whether it would reveal what
multiple how long ago. So 5 creatures, multiple aberrations. So
That's not accounting for things that might be able to fly or float, which would include our beholder.
Wait, beholders can float.
Yeah, they're just big eyeballs with many smaller eyeballs, as
Oh,
the
I thought they
story is
used their
told.
little mini smaller eyeballs to walk or something.
How
That
would
would
you
be
like to
funny.
walk on your
You know-
eyeballs, Magdor?
Honestly, that's much less terrifying than what I was imagining, so I'm feeling much better now. I mean, imagine just
but yeah,
seeing it crawling towards us in the cave, just...
it
Ow,
would
ow,
be, you know
ow,
what, it
ow,
would
ow,
be
ow,
easier
ow,
to
ow.
get. But I would pass that along as we're making our way through this path, all of that information. Confirming the presence of the aberrations and the minimum five creatures that we might be dealing with.
All right. Well, I mean, can we kill the other ones first?
I guess at this point it's about whichever finds us first or whichever we find first.
We might as well go down here.
Well, then let's be sneaky.
I agree.
All right.
I cast Pass Without Trace.
Huge.
I'm just
Huge.
kidding, I don't have it.
It's a
God
creatures a
damn
druid
it,
only
Brandon.
spell.
I'm going bag of beans!
I'm so mad at you right now.
But yes, I think we should absolutely proceed stealthily through this area.
God damn it, Brandon.
Got my boots. See, and I start jumping.
We hear nothing.
You
No.
hear nothing, Jon Snow. Great. So how do you continue forward? Stealthily?
Stealthily.
What were those rolls?
Oh,
Rolls.
17.
19.
Is that... Oh, you don't have Pass Without Trace. Damn it, Brandon.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
D&D Beyond is like so slow now. I got a
Yeah,
16.
So 14, 16, 17?
Yeah.
16, 17,
16,
19.
16, 17, 19. I'm crazy. Great.
You're
You want
crazy.
Glenn?
Crazy. As you move through this bit of cave, you it's I would say, what are your, because I know you have a 28 passive. Well, Magdor and Quiet, yours are
Yes.
not insane, right? I don't think so.
23.
Oh,
Mine is
it is insane.
It's 13, Glenn.
God damn it.
Mine's 15.
Okay. All right. Yeah, 15 and higher. Suck it. Hear what sounds like shuffling feet moving along the dirt, like the cave floor. Probably about 50 to 100 feet somewhere ahead of you. And as you just kind of like peek, as you have been relatively stealthy, you notice there's a creature kind of like watching the direction you were coming from, down, like as if they're looking this way, and they look like as if you turned like a horny toad into a blue gorilla.
Oh no!
And I posted the photo in chat.
So it's a horny blue gorilla.
Shit.
And it's just kind
Cool.
of watching in that direction.
I'm so ready for this.
Should we attack this? Should we sneak up
Doesn't-
on it?
It doesn't look friendly.
This seems like a decision a leader should make.
I mean,
Am I a
who's the
leader? Who's the leader?
I think we were
Should
discussed.
we do rock, paper, scissors for
we
it?
should have probably figured this out beforehand.
Seems like
And
a
I just
mistake.
run at it and with my maul and go to attack it.
Okay. Roll initiative. We're gonna do this theater of the mind for now. And as you charge in,
Yeah.
I have multiple
Uh,
things. I have multiple.
yeah,
We could use the first
roll
one.
it. Roll the initiative.
I have a 4.
4 for Magdor. Oh, here.
21.
1 second. Roll. 1. Magdor. What was it? A 4?
Yeah.
And quiet?
Fuck.
That's not a number.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god, these rolls. Why is it so laggy?
It might be one of your extensions. I had to disable dash lane for it.
11.
11. All right.
I was very surprised. Because that seems like something I would do.
Loo-loo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Thank you for being patient, gents. Hurry up. Oh man, I did not give myself enough space here. This is gonna be fun. Cool. Oh, you can't hear that. Microwave just went off. That's fun. As you charge into the room, obviously, Vol, you're gonna be first in the initiative order. But that does not mean that you are the first to get a sight of anything that was passed to this guy. As within, wow, that was some fun rolls. You can see that there's a small kind of cave opening here, probably about 20 by 40 feet, a little oblong and irregularly shaped, that this tunnel opens up into. That the big blue gorilla-ish creature, which we now know as a blue slod, was standing there. And you can see that just past it, there is a campfire with a few like matted bits of like animal skin and hay, straw that has been laid out, and there's like 4 different kind of bedded areas around this fire, and tied up to the wall is a woman who's wearing what looks like battered adventurer's gear. She's tied up. She's got her hands kind of like with manacles, and there's a rope kind of slung into a hook that's been jabbed into the wall, and she's kind of slumped over like on her knees, leaning against the wall. She's mostly asleep, it looks like, or unconscious, one of the two. With that known, let me change this real fast because you are no longer in that space. Yeah, wah. This needs to be that. Thank you once again for your patience.
I could make a really quick map.
If you would like to do that, that'd be wonderful. Oh, that's not...
It would help me personally because I like seeing it physically. So it's a cave dungeon kind of.
Yeah, just a smaller sort of what we had talked about previously.
I'll say this one. Why not?
Awesome. Let me go ahead and swap this over to a battle map, and then I will go ahead and...
So we're just seeing the one additional person?
1 second.
Boom.
Browser source. Here we go. Thank you for your patience, gentlemen. No, I don't want a browser source. Damn it. That's not it. I'm having a hard time. What is a source that would be like a website? Would I do window capture?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You could do window capture, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna use Why is it not letting me choose that? It looks so pretty. No. There we go. Now we should be good. Boop. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I love when it won't let me choose something that is actually a source. There. God dang, man. Holy cow. That's huge. That's huge.
Blue slide
Yeah.
is a large creature, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It absolutely is. Thank you for asking. Okay, we're gonna use that and that. Excuse me, sir. And then here. Is everybody in on that doohickey? Do we need to... Do we need to invite them, Mystic?
It's in the thing.
No, I'm
Alright.
here.
You're in
Yeah.
it? Cool. So
And
we
you
have...
can move
Yeah.
shit around, Glenn, if you want to.
Oh, cool.
Adjust.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So he's
Who put
here.
down the ranger token?
Me. That's
Can
the
you
lady.
give me... I don't know how to
Oh.
add tokens. For...
It's on the right side. You just drag them over.
Oh. Are there slots?
I mean, I made one slot.
I need one of each type. Sorry, not
Okay.
one of each type. I need a blue, a gray, a green, and a red. And then...
Blue, gray,
human.
green, and red.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. We're just going to do this. We're going to have 4 blue-looking ones, but then we're going to surround it with red, green, and gray.
Wonderful. As long as it's easy
Good
to
enough.
tell which one's which, I love it.
Oh, that's he's really big. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Ah!
I just turn around and run.
Run. Ba-da, ba, 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 ba. All right, let's go like this. We're just gonna have it cover that. No, we're gonna do that and that. We're just gonna put it in the middle like that. Of course, editing my Streamlabs on stream is super cool with me, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's super dope, dude.
Oh, I love it.
It's funny.
let me
There was
see.
an ad for
Red
me right when
one.
you were editing anyway.
All right, red one is so the gray one, and the gray one is medium. The other ones are large. Okay. Gray one. Can I shrink him?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I need to learn how to use this program better. Is
It's
that
so
lady right there?
simple, like-
Is that her right here?
Yeah, that's the lady. Yeah, that's the lady.
Oh, I made her way too small. She's a 5-foot creature. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's a little campfire.
Oh shit!
My
bad.
Awesome, and you guys are both in there. Which one is which? Who is who? Oh.
I mean,
Hi.
I'm me. I'm the one with an actual token. You guys can
Yep.
add a token.
Which ones are you guys?
I'm the swords.
Oh my
shit.
God,
How do I-
what is
how do I
happening?
get rid of this? I'm so
Delete.
fucked.
Messing around.
Delete it. Delete it.
I'm trying to get rid of it. I'm trying.
I made it smaller. How do you get rid of it?
You drag you click it with you click the hand. You drag it down.
Oh, I see.
Drag it down to the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh my
Wonderful.
God, you
I've
guys.
never used this before. I'm just playing around.
Awesome. So, we're here, and we're going. You've charged up on that blue one. You can see this scene as they are kind of around it, and they're all alerted as you charge in. And for the first round, they will all have the surprised condition, as they didn't know you was coming. So, Vol, you're going to go first, then Quiet, then Magdor, and after that round, things will change.
Here's your fire. I made a fire.
Oh, thank you. I love the fire. She on the wall. Not in it, but on it.
There it is.
So, Vol, what you got?
The blue one's the first one we see.
Yeah, he right there.
He's the only one that
Wait, did
Vol and
I-
I see right
Did
now,
I
right?
surprise them or?
Yeah, they have the surprise condition. So you guys are gonna go in order for
Okay.
you guys is from top to bottom,
Sick.
and then the order will change the next round because they will no longer be surprised.
Right.
I'm gonna fly at this motherfucker. Now we're going in. We might as well go in.
Which one is you?
I was thinking what I wanted to do. Sorry. The swords. As I
Swords
mentioned.
is Vol. Cool.
Right, you didn't want the angel wings.
I'm gonna spell Magdor's name wrong again.
Close. I'm there.
So you move all 20
Uh,
feet of your
short.
90 feet of movement. Wonderful.
Short sword out.
Oh.
Yeah. Are all of my attacks with advantage, or is it just?
The surprise
first.
condition doesn't denote advantage, but it does give you an extra round, basically, where they don't have actions. So they were paying attention for intruders, so you don't have advantage, but they do have the surprise condition, which means they do not get to act.
Okay. I'm gonna swing twice. Fuck. Sorry. There's just I have to decide how these things are gonna go. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my frost rune. So I have a bonus, a +2 to like any strength or con checks that I have to make.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna swing twice. First one coming in
Wonderful.
is a 15.
A 15 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
Oh. And
Or
that
does
will
it?
deal no nothing special on this roll. That will deal 12 magical piercing, 3 cold damage.
That's sneak attack.
Okay.
Not popping it on this one.
So what you notice as you hit it is that the cold does not seem to really do as much as it normally would, but
Okay.
your attack, your regular base damage, it slashes quite well.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay. And
28.
Quiet, you were on deck. 20 to hit, hits.
28.
28 also hits.
Just had to make sure you knew.
Gee, it just had to make sure. That's going to be 31 magical piercing damage because
Okay.
of sneak attack and Colossus Slayer, and 5 cold damage, which I think comes down to 2. That's it for my. How tall is this? This is we're still in the main cave, right? The large cave. So
Yeah.
I've got some height
So-
to work with.
Yeah, so you do have plenty of height to work with. It's probably about 30, 40 feet high. Not as big by any means as the main cavern, but still
Okay.
quite high. And this creature is probably, if it was like reared back and standing up, would be well over, like probably over 20 feet tall, but leaning down, it's probably about 12 to 15 feet high. Very tall, very big.
I'm gonna go about 20 feet into the air.
Okay.
Which I think should put me out of the range of most from there. And I'm gonna pull out something from my pack, but I think it's an action for me to use it. So I'm not gonna do anything with it. But I'm
So,
pulling
and
out
it does,
what appears to be.
you know that it is not its turn yet because it's still surprised. So it can't make an attack of opportunity because it can't make reactions until its turn has passed when it has the surprise condition.
Well, either way, also I attacked it, and so because
Oh, also,
Swashbuckler,
yeah,
I can just fly
mobile and
away with that
Swashbuckler,
provoking
yeah.
opportunity. Yeah, I don't have mobile yet.
Yet. Anyway, good job. What do you pull out of your pouch?
But I'm. It looks like a as I'm looking at the scene before me, it looks like a brass bottle,
Awesome.
and that's where I'll leave it. Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Quiet, you're up. Magdor, you're on deck.
seeing that there is a person imprisoned here, I am going to be very angry very, very quickly. And the very first thing that I'm going to do is... Give me just a second here. I'm going to just cast Chain Lightning on the green one
Okay.
and hit the other two as well.
So his
with the-
gray, green, and red, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So I have to make one for each because they are different types of creatures. All right. What is the DC, please?
17.
All right. The red one seems to have failed, as it takes the full brunt of everything. The green one, which looks a little more shamanistic, still large, but has like a staff with skulls on the end of it, seems to have been aware enough to try and dodge out of the way. And the gray one similarly, which is the only medium one with has like webbing under its arm and between its fingers with long, they almost all have Wolverine-y kind of bonish claws that come out of the top of their hands of different styles. But it looks like the red one was the only one to completely fail, but go ahead and let damage for me.
It's 40 lightning damage, and then 20 for saves.
Okay, got you. And interestingly enough, the red one, which totally failed, its skin seems to fizzle out the lightning damage, as it doesn't take as much as you would assume it should.
Cool.
Yeah, all right, so let me make sure I get all these numbers correct. And then we had, so gray, green, and red. Okay. Okay.
I will then rage and go over here, and that is all of my movement.
Wonderful.
I'm
And this
grumpy,
music got super fucking intense. Oh god. It went, ha! What the fuck? This is awesome. I'm gonna turn it down a bit because it's a little too intense right now. There we go. I'll just turn the music down. That's going nuts. Cool. Magdor, you are up, my dude. As
I didn't
you
know it was
see
going to be
Vol
my
just,
turn.
and then your friend goes, "Ka!" You see rage, genuine rage in Quiet's eyes.
Rage. I'm going to try something different.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna actually support and heal people?
Now for something completely different.
I'm going to cast Spirit Guard. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, Spirit
I thought you said
Guardian's
different.
big, huge.
I am going to cast Searing Smite
Ooh.
Okay.
as my bonus action, and so this creature has 2 weapon attacks coming towards him.
Are you gonna move?
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
20
throw
feet
them.
away. I'm good.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry, Glenn. I'm good.
You're throwing it at the blue
yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna throw it at the green one.
That's too far away, right?
Oh no! If the wall wasn't in the way,
Yeah,
it's 60 feet from me.
If you threw it
I
from
throw
where
it
you
around
currently
the
are, it
wall.
would be. Do you have sharpshooter?
No. But anyway, I am throwing it at blue, so.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit,
Uh-huh.
and then an 18.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so let me do damage. Oh, you said these are large creatures?
Mm-hmm. How about the gray one?
All but the gray? Okay.
And your first attack, I think, is where the Searing Smite goes, right?
Yeah, I'll do that in a little bit. If the target is a giant creature. They aren't giant. Giant. Oh, it's just a giant.
Yeah, that's a creature type. Yeah.
So
Not a
it
size
is going
category.
to do...
You're fine.
It is going to do 17 magic bludgeoning,
All right.
5 magic fire,
Okay.
And then for Searing Smite, it is going to do another 11 fire damage and be caught on fire.
Oh, he gets caught on fire? That's sick.
Oh no, sorry. He needs to make. Oh yeah, he ignites automatically. He gets his side if he puts it out on turn.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It says at the start of each its turns, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. Successful save, the spell ends.
All right.
If the creature uses an action to put out the fire or some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends.
Why?
And that's just the first hit. So let me roll the
Why?
second one. I'm starting to get after Vol here. So the second one is 12 magic bludgeoning and 1 more fire.
Twelve magic bludgeoning, 1 fire. Okay. Okay.
And that's it.
Very well done. The first round of combat is over, as they are no longer surprised. So we go back to the top, and it will still start with Vol.
This guy's on fire, Vol.
You're on fire.
Oh, before I end my turn, I'm going to say, protect your mons. And that's it.
I'm gonna put away my bottle.
Uh-oh.
And then I'm gonna fly down and continue swiping this giant mess of a person, of a creature, as I grow in size. As I use one of my one of things for Giant's Might. And
Oh my god.
Here are. What?
That's
Okay,
not
not
how
that
big
big.
you are.
Wait, let me. Okay, can I grow my token?
You don't grow 40 feet tall?
I'm gonna be a stickler. You
and-
have to go there, because you don't fully fit those other squares.
If he doesn't fully fit, then he doesn't grow, but he still retains the effect.
Do you want
That
to
wouldn't
grow?
be the case. That would. Yeah, I mean that would be the case if I wasn't like a tube containing my full growth, because there's plenty of space. I just grow to the other parts of it.
Yes.
You just got big right side. Your left side
He's
stays
like
tiny.
he's like a single-celled organism. He is a pseudopod.
There you go.
29 to hit
Yep.
and 14. Which
14 does
will-
not hit.
Okay. So here come all the things.
Remember when I
This is all
blessed
go
you?
in one hit, yeah.
I didn't bless you.
No, you didn't.
Naughty.
So
So why didn't you get sneak attack damage last turn?
He did.
I just chose not to use it on one of my attacks. I used it on the second one.
Used it on the second one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 35 magical piercing damage. Plus 6 cold damage, so that's down to 3.
Okay.
That was Giant's Might plus Colossus Slayer plus sneak attack plus weapon damage.
Cool. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
Um,
damage.
And then I'm going to fly back up about 20, 30 feet.
He
20
will make an attack of opportunity at this time.
He cannot because I hit him.
God damn you swashbucklers. Everybody needs to have Sentinel.
That's it for
Cool.
my turn.
Alright. Since he can't reach you, because you're 20 feet in the air, he's going to charge forward. And I will move him right now. And he's going to go after your boy.
Technically, he's too large of a creature and he can't fit there. So...
Technically, the circle part does fit. It's just the square edges. See, look, watch. If Vol was here, he would fit. It was just because, like,
Technically,
a
I
lot
don't.
of more than half of those squares is covered by rock. That's why I wanted you to move here. That's it. All right.
I'm joking, Glenn.
Love you. All right. Is that where you were, Vol? Just
Yeah.
up.
Did you
Okay,
roll?
cool.
Did you roll his Constitution saving throw?
Why does he make a con saving throw?
He's on
Is he on
fire.
Spring smite.
No. He's not making a con save. But
Okay, he takes
roll
one.
in 1d8 fire, right?
1d6.
Roll it.
6, motherfucker. Burn.
Wouldn't it be
Uh,
sorry? Don't you cast this at a higher level by default? So wouldn't you? Wouldn't it be?
I did
2d6?
cast it, but I don't think that increases. Let me double
No.
check.
I don't think it is either.
I
But...
think just the initial spell is increased.
Mhm. So
Oh,
the
I see.
the initial damage is more.
I see. Okay, my bad.
You
Yeah.
do notice, despite this fire on him, and having taken all this damage, you see some of the wounds start to close as he moves towards you. On fire,
just got
he is
regeneration.
healing in front of you, and he's going to attack you with his fiery body. He's going to attack. He's going to try and bite you. Is a 23 hit.
Shield.
What's your AC now?
Is it 3 for shield? 25.
5.
No, you get 4 or 5 actually. for sure.
Yeah, 5. So 27.
Cool. I have to roll really, really well with these claw attacks.
First
I
one, I'm gonna use my
did-
reaction.
Very well.
I'm gonna use
to
my
hit.
reaction on the
I hit.
first one, to force him to reroll.
The first one missed, so...
Okay.
Well, he shielded it, remember? The first one, he
Well,
shielded?
well,
No,
so
he's-
sorry. No, of the claws. Because
Oh, of
whenever
the
I see somebody hit by an
claws.
attack roll, yeah, I
And so
can
I
use
just
my
reroll?
reaction. Reroll the d20. Yeah.
Okay, that does cause it to miss.
Oh.
And now he's going to attack a third time. This time it is a 27, so he does not hit any times. And that's the end of his turn.
No, he hits at a 27.
Oh,
My
27
AC
hits?
is 27. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 28. That's my bad. Okay. Thank you. Hee-ha! So it is
Is
going
that
to
the sound
deal...
of him hitting?
No, that's inspiration. Hee-ha!
Oh, okay.
You take 15 slashing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it against
Not
poison?
against poison.
Damn it.
Does him having dark vision help?
No!
Fuck. I rolled a 10.
All right. You have a disease.
That's not
And
good.
right now, the effect of
Tell
it
me about
is
it.
that your hit point maximum is decreased by 8.
Oh,
So it's a temporary decrease pending the disease being cured or something. So just keep that top number in mind if you have to actually change the number.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
8. 8.
-8.
Yes.
Ah, that is not what I meant to do.
Interesting. So I need you. This disease can only attempt to be saved against once per day.
Oh, nice.
So that was your 1. So tomorrow you will attempt to save again. If you do not, there will be other consequences. So let's keep that in mind together. That's the end of its turn. And now we have a slew of other people and then quiet. Because I got 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, then 11 on quiet. So at 15, we have the woman who has now been awoken by the chaos. She kind of starts rattling in her chains. She says, "Help me, please! They're gonna kill me!" And that's her turn as she struggles against the chains because she can't actually break them. She doesn't seem to have any sort of supernatural strength or anything, no access to tools. And then we have the gray one, who is right here, and he gonna meet you here, I believe.
do it, bitch.
Okay. Okay. Actually, he's going to stay where he was. I did not realize this was that kind of slot. Um.
What do you mean by that kind of slug?
As you are running forward, he like chants something and waves his hands. Speaking in, do any of you? What are your languages that you speak in? I need to write this down somewhere.
Draconic and Common.
Draconic and Common, easy. I love it.
Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Giant, Gnomish.
Okay.
And Ancient Dwarven.
There
and
you go.
Ancient Dwarven. should put that
Celestial,
down.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, and partial Ancient Dwarven.
Okay,
Let's just say all of them.
He speaks a language that none of you understand. And in front of you, there is a chasm now. Quiet. As you're charging forward, just almost directly in front of you, there is a, let me see. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. There is a deep chasm. Yes. That's what it is. That's all there is. And that's its turn. And now we are on to the red one, who is going to do some things. What is the red one gonna do? This is like a fun game, because I have barely looked at these stat blocks. So...
Like, is that chasm real, or is it like a phantasmal terrain, or
you can find out on your turn.
are these guys standing on the chasm?
No, it's only 5 feet wide, but it looks like to be like endlessly deep.
Okay.
Yeah, the red one, which is also large, is going to take a massive step over and be here. As he does kind of walk. And what is your passive perception is like a 15, right? For
Yeah.
a moment, you do notice it almost looks like he steps on nothing when he crosses over this cavern or chasm.
Sure.
And he's going to attack you a few times.
Sure.
We got some bite and some claws.
My ace 18.
18. Wonderful. We got bite. That's a 17 to hit. Miss. We got claw. That's a 10 to hit. Miss. We got another claw. That is a 24. So we hit. All right. So we're gonna deal some damage, and then I almost dropped my die. I love that. You take 7 piercing damage as the claws of this creature are, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and as you interact with them, I'll throw the pictures of them in chat because they are ever so slightly different. I encourage anybody watching to look up the different types of claws. They're very cool. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Not against poison.
Oh yeah.
I don't have that caveat.
I know.
thankfully.
I just have to say it now.
Are you
It's the
fucking kidding
name
me?
of the year.
A 13. That's annoying. I have a plus 10. So, FYI.
Oh,
was
don't worry.
unfortunate.
I feel exactly the same.
Okay. You do feel a little odd. Like that wound hurts a little more than it should as it scratches you, and you kind of as he kind of got underneath your scales a bit, but only one of those 3 attacks hitting. And now we are on to Le Green Squad. Rawr. It looks at you. Since you are the closest one, it is not stoked about you being this close to everybody, as it kind of moves between you and this creature, that the person that they have, the gray slud, and the person they have up on the wall. And blocking the firelight. I need you to make, I believe, let me confirm. Yes, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Who? Me?
Yeah, just you. You that close one.
Is it a spell?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, I do not understand why D&D Beyond is fucking
Just use your dice. I trust them.
going so slow.
Oh, mine were rolling super slow the other day. Yeah. I don't know why either. It's super goofy sometimes.
Okay, so I got a 15 is my highest.
15?
I'm gonna use regular dice.
I'm with you. I'm with
This
you.
is
Boo.
bothering me.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. I respect it all.
I like D&D Beyond, but like I don't know why the
it's very
fuck
cool.
it's doing that.
Yeah, the animated dice take forever to roll right now. So you are absolutely able to resist whatever this is, as the visage of this creature being backlit by the campfire in this odd cave, kind of begins to warp and grow for a moment, but then you blink your eyes a little bit, and it just seems to be exactly what it was. You have resisted the effect of whatever this was. And that is going to be the end of its turn. And now, Quiet, it is your turn. As I'm going to go ahead and post this copy image address so you guys can see what the green one looks like. Is in there. Remember, all but the gray one are large.
You could add that on there if you want to. On the bottom right, there's a little plus.
Oh.
And then you could just add that image. Like you save the image to the thing, and then you
let me work on the.
I'm just saying that you can do that.
Yeah, no,
I'll do that.
That's a great idea.
I'm going to use.
Sorry.
I'm going to use Zealous Presence. Everybody gets an advantage on their attack rolls and saving throws until next turn. Till the end of the start of my next turn, I should say. Including myself.
Very cool.
That's my
Smart.
bonus action.
Used it at the beginning of the turn. Yeah.
And then I'm going to make 2 attacks. Fuck. I'm not going to use that result, whatever it is, because let me see. So, I rolled
against
2
the red one, I assume, right?
So, yeah, the nearest one.
Yeah.
26. Oh, I rolled a 26 there too.
Nice.
A 26 and a 19.
Both of those hit.
Okay. So that is a grand total of 4d6 plus 14.
Oh, and I apologize. I
Plus
should have made
2d8.
of note that the lightning damage you had previously dealt to both the gray and the green one, those wounds have completely healed over.
Cool.
What?
He healed 20 health in a turn.
He gets it.
Plus 2d8. Plus.
Magdor, you're
sorry.
on deck, by the way.
I'm getting all my dice.
Oh, you Gucci, babe. Take your time.
So, it's going to be. I'm going to start you off with 14 magical bludgeoning and 7 radiant damage. That's like the pluses, and then
Okay.
I'm going to roll the dice. That's.
Oh, that's right. You do -5 for +10 basically all the time.
That's 11 fire damage and 8, 12, 16 more magical bludgeoning for all the dice.
All right. So we had 21 plus 13 plus 16. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you deal a solid blow to this creature, as it does seem meaty as hell. All these creatures seem to have a lot of mass, chunk, and vitality to them. But you have definitely carved it up quite nicely for 6 seconds of damage. Anything else you want to do on this turn?
That is all.
All right, Maggie Magdor, you're up. Vol, you're on deck.
Remember, you have advantage on most things.
Hey, what's up,
I'm
Cage?
gonna
Kage. Sorry.
I'm gonna smack this guy.
The red one? Or the blue one?
The green one.
Can't see him.
I'm gonna smack the blue one, Glenn.
Okay. Not
He's gonna have
throwing,
3
though, right?
attacks. No, he's gonna have 3 attacks coming his way.
How 3?
Once I'm done, I have extra attack.
Action
Oh.
bonus.
Wait, are
That's why I went
hammers
5
light
into
weapons?
Artificer. They are to me.
Normal hammers are light weapons, I believe. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, he's got 2 legendary weapons. Do they have the light keywords next to them? Because the only reason you can make a bonus action attack is if there's a feature or if it's a light weapon in your offhand.
I have the dual wield feature.
Yep, that allows you to wield both of them, but it doesn't give you the ability to,
Hold on.
Neither of them are light.
Okay, there you can make 2 attacks then. Have we been doing that wrong this whole time?
Potentially.
It says you can use 2-weapon fighting even when one-handed melee weapons you're wielding aren't light.
Oh,
Does that mean I can't use? Yeah.
2 weapon fight. Yeah, I'm fucking wrong. There we go. I learned.
Okay.
I love it. You're right. You get 3 attacks. Attack, extra
I was
attack,
gonna
bonus
say,
action. Let's go,
I think
buddy.
we've gone over this once before,
This
and
one.
that's why I went into Artificer 5.
Yeah, despite the fact that it is nice. Despite the fact that it is on fire and very hurt, you can tell that not much is gonna. It's not gonna take much to take this thing down. It is very hurt.
We're gonna make sure it's even more hurt.
Let's go.
All right, so I'll roll each attack individually. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
He's going to take 8 magic bludgeoning and 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And here comes Whelm from the other hand.
Okay. Yeah, he is still
An 18.
hits.
So it's going to be 12 magic bludgeoning
Okay.
and 6 fire.
All right, and that one you see as it comes through, hit it in the side of the face, and it just kind of goes like limp as it crashes to the ground. This massive creature is very, very much dead.
Good. And I am going to move with my stubby little legs.
Elar, did you do that
Oops.
with the
I
pictures?
just measured out.
Did you do the pictures?
Yeah, I changed the pictures. Yes.
Inspiration, thank you.
And I'm going to move there, and I'm going to toss a hammer
The red one?
with this. Yep, with disadvantage.
Okay.
Which should be negated, right? So it's just a normal roll.
Why is it
Oh yeah, I
negated?
forgot I had advantage on all those rolls.
Because of
Yeah.
Mystic, yeah!
They hit, but they could have been crits.
Zealous presence!
So this one's just going to be a normal roll then.
Okay.
And it will hit 25.
I think so. I fucking hope
And
so.
That's going to be 17 magic bludgeoning
Okay.
and 4 fire damage.
Okay. Similarly, this creature is not looking so great. Not quite in the spot the on fire one was, but it's still pretty hurt.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Good job. Vol, what you got? We're back to the top.
I had a question for you.
Me?
Well, 2 questions. Yes, for you.
Okay.
You've awarded me 2 inspiration points, as far as I remember. 1 for changing the pictures, and 1 earlier for roleplay, I guess.
Mhm.
And then I'm also going to claim a 3rd inspiration point from writing the recap. And so am I still able to redeem them for a full action?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is it a
I
full
just wanted
action
to
or a
know.
full turn?
It's an action. So you can choose an action, bonus action, or action to redeem. So there's flexibility.
I'm going to fly and plop myself right down here. Oops, I don't want to move you, lady. You're chained up.
Yeah. And you're
and
above
I'm
them,
gonna
right?
redeem
You're
those-
20 feet up.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's 60 feet and coming down 20 feet, so that's 80 feet of movement there.
Cool.
And because Zealous Presence gives me advantage on all attacks, is that correct? Until the start of your next turn, Mystic?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna make
Yes,
4
sir.
attacks against this gray slug.
Gray slide. Cool.
Yep,
Roll to hit.
all with advantage. 29. 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Uh-huh.
That's attack number 2. This is attack number 3. 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then 29 again.
Huge.
Yeah. I think they all hit.
All right, I'm gonna go use the
Um,
restroom. I'll be back in like 5 minutes when he's done calculating damage.
Okay,
Good lord.
shit.
Goodness
Let's see.
gracious,
That's only gonna be
great
one sneak
bonfire.
attack.
If
No,
you can group up the damages,
that's what I'm doing.
that would be
Yep.
peachy.
That's what.
Even as damage
yeah.
types go for all 4.
Once per turn. Okay, so that'd be 1 sneak attack, 1 Colossus Slayer, and ouch. So that's 65 magical piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 12 cold damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Holy crap. Let me think in my brain. Okay. Good lord, I don't want to put this to chance. What were those totals one more time? So I don't fuck this up.
65 and
65
12.
magical piercing damage and
Okay,
12
and
cold
12.
damage.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's alive, but ow.
It's alive.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash
Uh-huh.
because of cunning action because I'm a rogue.
Yeah, you are.
And then I'm just gonna fly up about 30 feet.
Cool. Yeah, so you just...
I'm just gonna flip him off.
And you flip him off, your giant-ass floating self, flipping off this beat-up gray slod. Cool. And now we're on to them. It would have been the blue slot, but he dead. So now it
He
is
needs
the
to roll a
woman's turn.
Constitution saving throw. He's still on fire.
He can't succeed. He can, but he doesn't have an action to put it out.
We
so.
smell burning meat.
You do, it burns. The woman struggles against her chains, but cannot break out. That's her turn. And now it is the gray one's turn, as it is looking for a little bit of revenge at you, my dude.
It accidentally steps in the fire and dies.
No. As it looks for you and sees that you're very high in the air, and it's obvious that it does not want to fly up there and get you, and it scowls at you and then charges over this way, jumps across, but seems to step on nothing once again. And it is going to attack the one creature that it can, which is quiet. And as it ran, it did like pull a great sword that was leaning off the wall and picked it up as it ran over there. And so we are going to attack with a bite and twice with said great sword. So we got
Sorry,
bite. We
but I
got
know
a
you like pain
21 to
because it
hit.
lets you do better.
It's
Okay, great sword.
armor class of 18.
Okay, second attack is a 22 to hit, and the third attack is a 26 to hit. So all
They
three
all hit?
attacks hit. First attack, the bite, is a whopping 4 piercing damage.
Let's go. Huge.
Used
Great
to
boy.
do.
Yeah. And then the next one, we've got 2 great sword attacks. So that's going to be 21 slashing damage.
Reduced to 10.
Reduced to 10. And that is its turn. As it
Cool.
remains there and just at you, it growls and stuff. Now we're on to Monsieur Red, who is opposite you, and is going to similarly. Actually, you know what?
No, what?
I don't know what. No.
Don't worry, neither do I.
2, 3, 4. It does move out
Well,
of
that's
your
not
attack
nice.
your attack range, Quiet, if you'd like to hit it. Quiet?
Quiet.
What?
It moved out of your attack range. If you
Oh,
would like to
okay.
hit it.
Sorry. I thought you were still discussing. Yeah, sure. I'll take attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That is. I keep pressing it on D&D Beyond. Nope. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then that is 2. Oh shit. 19 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Plus 5 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, it hurts it real bad. This thing is very, very, very much hurt, but it seems as though it is intent on getting to this dwarf. It's going to try and bite you first. That is a 23 to hit, Magdor.
Shield.
So you're at 28.
27.
27. All right. Miss. And miss. Because I had to crit to hit you now. Good job.
Thank you,
Shield
Shield.
is strong.
I have to thank Yorvin next time I see him for teaching me that.
All right, now it is the green one's turn. And said green one is going to look into the sky at the floating man. And what? Something happened. What happened? Jono Plays, thanks for the follow. As well as Kage Drifter gave me a follow. Wow, we're getting follows. Yay! Along with subs. What's up, y'all? Yeah, up into Roll20, Kage. It's easy to find a group to play with. Now, the quality of said group is not... I can't vouch for all of them, but...
I hear prison's a good place to find D&D players.
That's true. That's
Is it
true.
really?
Yeah. Glenn, if you ever went to prison, you would be well protected.
Really?
Good DMs are hard to come by.
All right, this guy's going to try and beat you up. Because you're the only one that's staying in attack range.
Just
As
try not to crit him every
Axe
other
Boy
turn.
stands on the corner and Fly Boy. Anyway, so we got attacks coming in at you, buddy. It's going to attack with its bite, and it's going to try and hit you with its staff a couple times. So the bite is, because you said you have an 18 AC, that's a 23 to hit. So that's a hit. And then we've got a 22. And then we've got a way less. So 1 staff hits and 1 bite. So the bite is going to deal 9 piercing damage, reduced to 4.
Reduced to 4.
Yep. And then the staff is going to deal 10 bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 5.
And
I see.
that is going to be the end of their turns. And Quiet is your turn. Magdor, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna, seeing that the dude behind me got real fucked up, I'm going to turn around and just kind of backhand like the Maul's head of the red dragon, like the fucking horns off the back of
Of
the
the
head of the
back
red
end?
dragon kind of scoop backwards a little bit, and I'm just gonna backhand him with my
On the
with
gray
my
one?
maul. So yeah,
Sick.
once again, hit D&D Beyond. That is a
Woo!
22 to hit,
Absolutely hits.
and that is 2d6 plus 7. So, 13 blunt magical,
Okay.
2 fire damage, and since it is the first attack of my turn,
Hold.
it also does.
Oh, okay. I thought you were attacking
Oh,
you again.
it just no, it just does 11 radiant damage in
Oh, awesome.
addition.
Yeah, so you go back, and the 2 horn bits that kind of like come down go into his eyes, and then it sears from the radiant and the fire damage as like burnt flesh, begins to emanate from his eye sockets as he falls limp
Nice.
in a lump.
All right, and then I
on
will
the ground.
kind of flourish again and move around to the side here and fucking attack this guy for that's a 17.
Okay, on the green one, yeah.
The green boy.
Wait. I apologize. Let me make sure. I actually haven't had anybody. 17 hits.
Okay. Right. Oh, that's a shitty roll. 10 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And what is that? Oh my god, I can't. And oh, that's a 7. 7 fire damage.
Okay. All
I'm going
right.
to replace this die because as cool as it is and it rolls really well, it's very hard to see.
All right. Yeah, so you kill one and then immediately pop over on this other guy, dealing a solid blow to it. This is the first time it had taken damage earlier, but you've seen it kind of heal back up. So it was fully healthy before you hit it just now. Was there anything else?
I'm just going to say something along the lines of, your enslavement of others is over. You can do nothing. And like crystals of ice are gonna form out of this mouth and stare it like straight in the eye with like this rage. That's it.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Quiet as you intimidate and fuck these guys up. Magdor, it is your turn.
I didn't know it was gonna be my turn.
What?
I'm just kidding. How hurt does Quiet look right now?
It's not a big deal.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm gonna. Is Red? Did he leap up on the ledge with me, or is he below me?
He's below you, like swinging up because he's a large.
10
creature.
feet, 5 feet.
I would say it's a 5-foot ledge. Yeah, so he's
So
you're
I
kind
can
of
throw?
on an eye level with him. No, he's still next to you. He's hitting you from a 5-foot. Oh, okay. He is within melee range of you.
Okay. All right. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah.
I'm short. I can't reach very far.
I'm little. All I see is legs.
You're playing Whack-a-Slad now.
All right. So I smack him on the top of his head with a 26.
Bonk.
That's going to do
26.
7. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, 7 bludgeoning.
Oh. This guy's super dead. Why is he there? Somebody move. I moved him down here because he's dead. Wait. Oh no.
Oh,
Blue's dead. Red's not dead.
yeah, blue died.
Blue and gray have died.
Blue and gray are dead.
Right.
I
Yes.
fucked
I
it
don't
up.
know.
Gray should not
That's
be
why.
dead.
That's why.
I accidentally fucked that up. So if you want to not have moved and attacked the gray guy again, I apologize. I mixed them up.
Well, I'm not. I don't want to re-roll. Like.
No.
How much did I do to the other guy?
You did like fucking. It was like 11 radiant,
And 7 elemental.
7 fire, and 10 magical bludgeoning. So I apologize for fucking that up. Let me make sure I fix that. Do you want to have had that damage go the second attack instead of on the green one? Do you want to have
Yeah.
it had gone? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Okay. This is a lot of math. Okay. The gray one is still alive. The red one is still almost dead. But the gray one is very hurt now, for what it's worth.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm
I thought,
smacking the red.
I thought he was almost dead once Vol
I
fucking...
was looking at the red one on accident. Its health.
Okay.
Yeah.
27 to hit. Onto the red.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
7 magic bludgeoning damage. I rolled 1 on both of those.
Yeah, that thing is dead.
And he still takes 5 fire damage.
Oh, he's on fire and dead, just like the blue one.
Yeah. And then I'm going to throw my dwarven thrower at... Can I reach Gray? I might move first. Hold on.
Okay.
Nope, I can reach Gray. I'm going to throw it at Gray.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Does a 30 hit? I rolled another fucking 1 for damage. But I get to roll it twice because I threw
That's what you get for going, does a 30 hit?
it. Right? 14 magical bludgeoning
Okay.
and 6 fire.
All right. Yeah, still up, but very, very hurt still. Good work. Do you want to stay where you're at or move anywhere else?
I'm good here.
Coolio, bagulio. Good job. Bagdoor, we're back to the top. Vol.
I'm going to swoop down and stabby stab McStab this guy.
The gray one.
Yes.
The grail. Cool. A what?
While no, I'm not gonna do it. But I am going to swipe twice. Hang on. A crit? So that's 32 to hit.
I mean, I think that hits.
Close.
Yep.
It hits infinity.
how-
Probably.
Is he within, like, you don't have to say, give me a definitive answer. Is he within, you know what, I'll just do my damage and we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
And then we'll do, so that's, oh no.
Oh no, no, no,
Oh my
no, no.
god.
Oh no.
That's
I hate that
50
sucks.
magical piercing damage.
How do you kill?
You know, like I'll dive down and just thrust my fucking short sword into him, like fucking demolish him down into the ground, leave like
Yeah.
a little bit of like a skid mark.
Oh yeah.
As I
He
the
poops.
amount of force I come down with.
Skid mark.
Good.
Skid mark.
And then I'm going to do like a and then end up on this side.
Awesome.
Did you just do a front flip in the air?
Sure.
Stab him in the back
Now,
as you fly
correct
by?
me if I'm wrong, but swashbuckler means that when
Yes.
you make an attack against a creature, you were in the attack range. Oh no, you were in the attack range. Wait, were you here?
I was here. Yeah.
Okay, he can make an attack of opportunity against you.
But
'Cause he
that's only
takes
if
the
I
2
leave
by
his
2.
range. We're both large
Oh,
creatures.
you
and I'm
came
just
back
going
over
him.
here. You.
Yes, I'm just
cheeky
going over
bitch.
him.
Good shit.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. All right, yeah, you kill that one, flop over to that one.
And I stab again.
Stabby, stabby. You got advantage.
23 to hit.
Sick. It
Oh, I have
hits.
advantage. Sorry. 29 to hit.
Yes.
It was close.
So close.
That's 14 magical piercing and 1 cold damage.
Okay. Okay. Good shit.
Um,
Anything else?
give me 1 second. That's what I'm checking now. Can I do anything that's not activating something as a bonus action? And no, I don't actually have any. Like once I get set up, I can't do anything with my bonus action, which is interesting. That's a problem I've not encountered so far because I'm usually dead by this point. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Good
All
job,
good.
man. That was awesome. Killed one, slapped another, and that means we are to it. No. The girl has a turn. Once again, she's going to attempt to struggle against these chains. No, she was not able to get out of them. Now it's the green slot's turn.
All right. I'm assuming. This is me as a player more so than anything else. I'm assuming that the green slot was the one that cast this image of this chasm, and is it a concentration spell?
It actually wasn't. It was the gray
Okay.
one, so it did disappear. I apologize. I should have mentioned that.
It was a minor nitpicky thing, but I was just wondering.
No, that's good. Thank you for reminding me. There's a lot going on. I'm running, effectively 5 different creatures with different abilities and shit like that. So,
Oh, we helped you out. Now you only have one.
thank you. I mean, I still
Yeah,
have the
you're-
lady. She has abilities and skills, okay?
Prove it.
She's trying. I hated the way I
Well, she's
said that
obviously
so
not a
much.
rogue. Very clearly.
Interesting. So this guy is going to rotate to here. And it's going to look and kind of like at an angle. And it's a
does 15
cone.
hit?
Does a 15 hit? Thank you for rolling to hit. No, it does not.
Damn.
It's going to look at you guys, and I need all of you to make wisdom.
Say it's a 15-foot cone.
Is it a 15-foot cone?
No. 30-foot cone. Sorry. It's like that. And actually, let me see something real fast. Yeah,
No, I'm 5 feet away from him.
you're close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's a measuring tool, and he is far enough away.
He is 35. So Vol and Quiet, please make, and I'm wrong. Let me see this. Wisdom saving throws, not against poison.
And this is a spell, correct?
It is indeed a spell.
So I will roll with advantage.
Oh wait.
17.
Baller.
16.
Baller. So similar to what you saw before, Quiet, this creature kind of like seems to grow and gargle and change into something that looks like it may be much more scary and grotesque for a moment, but when you kind of like shake your head, you're able to avoid any feelings of fear. And that is the end of its turn. And now it is Quiet's turn.
Goddamn right it is. And this man is about to get fucked up.
Let's go.
I give him a double slammy. The old
Double
whackaroo.
slammy. The whack.
Reckless attacks, by the way.
Okay.
The first is a 32.
Yeah.
Sorry, a 31, I should say.
Yeah.
And the second is a 28.
Uh-huh. Those will hit.
Wow. Oh, that's a lot of fire damage. $50 damage total.
How much of it is fire?
13.
Okay.
No. 15. Sorry.
So 35 magical slashing, bludgeoning.
Magical bludgeoning,
and 15
well,
magical
some of it
fire.
is fire and some of it is radiant.
Yeah,
as
radiant
well.
you're good against, but the fire it seems to be relatively resistant to, is all.
Okay.
So cool. You deal some damage. Some
A lot
solid
of damage.
Yeah, a lot of solid damage. As you thwack it solidly twice, and you feel the weight of this creature as you hit it. Anything else? You like to move or anything?
Nope.
Cool. Should also be noted that when you hit it, you feel the weight because you also feel the crunch of bones breaking as you hit it, because you hit hard as
Nice.
fuck. Good job, Quiet. Magdor, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna be 3 for 3. So he's too far away now. So I'm gonna jump down 5 feet,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw 3 hammers at him.
Throw.
The old 1, 2, 3.
The old 1-2 punchity pinch. Punchity pinch.
19.
The old 1-2-1-2.
16
hits. 16 hits.
14.
14 does not hit.
Oh shit. All right, so let me. Boom. I'm going to give it all to you.
All of my love.
33 magic bludgeoning damage
Awesome.
and 3 fire damage.
Cool. Yeah, you continue the assault on this creature as 3 hammers come in. Boom, boom. One of them missing, but 2 of them landing solidly. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it.
Good job. Now we are back at it again at the top. Vol, what you got?
$29 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 15 that will not hit, because I know that does.
It does not hit. Did you attack with advantage?
Shame. No.
Why wouldn't you? You gave yourself positioning to give yourself advantage just now.
Well, I'm not a
That's
large
true.
creature.
I know, but you guys are fucking these guys up real bad. So he's the last one. So I'm flubbing it a little bit because he's the only one left.
Sure.
And you are a
That
force to
second
be
one-
reckoned
Thank
with.
you, sir.
You function like a large creature. You know, some creatures have a carrying capacity of a large creature, like a Goliath.
Yeah, yeah.
That second one was a 27.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Give me a second here.
All the damage, ladies and gentlemen, all the damage.
Let me just write this up real quick. Let me get my chalk and my chalkboard.
We start reading a
Carry
book
the
real quick,
5.
journaling a little bit while we
40
wait.
magical piercing
Okay.
and 5 cold damage.
Okay. I love that so much because this thing is barely standing. Anything else?
I can't make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, can I? Just punch it.
No.
No. And that's it for me.
You ain't no monk. You stay. Are you keeping your position? Not flying
I am
up again?
keeping my position. No,
Whoa,
I'm keeping my
he's
position.
staying in combat,
Yeah.
guys. Whoa. He's gonna turn with his in his dying moments, as it is now his turn. Oh, sorry, it's the girl's turn. She's gonna once again try and get out. She makes more progress as you can hear her just like banging the chains together to try and like break them. They look rusty and old, but she has not made her way out yet. She seems eager to assist you guys. It is his turn now. Quiet, you are up immediately following this turn, and since you attacked recklessly, he's going to take advantage of that recklessness. So
Indeed.
we have bite. Bwah, 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 bwah. I crit.
Hooray.
It's my first one of the night. I've made so many
Yeah, no,
attack
you're doing
rolls.
Love it.
And then we got 2 staff attacks. That even with advantage is a 13 to hit. And then we've got a 22.
Cool.
So, the bite attack will deal some damage.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
24 piercing damage.
Reduced.
And the only staff attack that hit out of the 2 is going to do 13 bludgeoning damage. So reduced to 6.
Reduced to 6.
Quiet, it is indeed your turn as this creature is heaving and huffing very obviously on the brink of death.
Just enough to hit another charge on my maul.
Yee.
I attack recklessly again.
Let's go.
Oh, that is a 21.
That'll do it.
That's a 25.
That'll hit.
Let's do all this. I'll give you all the magical bludgeoning first,
Okay.
and radiant. So that's 37 magical bludgeoning / radiant damage, and 8 fire damage.
How do you kill it?
My first attack, I'm just gonna. It's like so subtle. I like make a big flourish, but then I just kind of like jab him in the kneecap and break his knee inward. And then as he like reels downward, I'm just gonna fall him down and just smack like half of his head in.
Okay.
With a thing, and there's gonna
Very
be
tight.
just a poof of radiant energy as like his brain explodes inside of his skull. It's gonna be great.
Super dead.
Yeah.
You are now out of combat.
Very first thing I do is run over and immediately whack the chains off of this person.
All right.
Vol
don't
does
even
it
need to-
first.
You only roll if there's a
Literally
chance
my
for failure.
namesake.
I'm closer. Vol does it first.
I run over
Um,
Magdor's there 6 years later.
and I dash. Would you like some ale?
Yeah. You both hit it together.
No, Vol will, as he's like shrinking down, will go down to 10 to her as Quiet's gonna.
Okay. Well,
Vol
you let
wants to
Quiet
see
do
the
that.
chainbreaker in action.
Oh, he breaks
wants
the
to see
chain.
how he does it because I
Easily.
feel like he does it with some gusto.
Yeah, it's like
He just goes and
and like
touches
breaks,
the chain and
you
it
know.
shatters.
Yeah, it shatters molten pieces of wrought wrought iron, and then like the pin that was holding the chain into the wall is just sunk into the wall, and there's
Oh
like
yeah.
a huge crack, on
Very
the wall.
Ice is hanging off the wall.
Yeah.
Deeply. Well done, gents. Let me go ahead and give you XP real quick.
yes.
You know
My
what,
favorite
Glenn?
part.
You
Yeah.
know what, Glenn?
Uh-huh.
All of that fire damage that I was doing was actually
Uh-huh.
radiant or cold damage. I'm a moron. Disregard. You know? So,
yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's okay. I will remember one day. It's the coolest feature of my fucking hammer.
It really is dope as hell.
of my
So,
maul. And I just forget about it.
you
It's
guys
a-
each get 4,500 experience points.
Good
45,000. That's one too many.
4,500
I
experience
did-
points.
45,000.
4,500.
Wow, I can't believe our generous DM gave us 45,000 experience for just
Pretty sick.
that
Couple
puts
slots.
us.
I killed a woman. How much experience does that give us?
You want to kill the woman?
No.
Wait, how much
making sure.
experience does she give?
Probably like 200, maybe like
Probably less. Probably
now
like
that
50.
you're close, you guys have seen Arcane, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You
No.
can see that this woman has a physique similar to that of Vi. She buff as fuck. It's just that she was probably beat the hell out of. She's very strong. kind of a shorter haircut. You can see some of her stuff looks like, because it's for a smaller humanoid, has been thrown into a corner near one of the 5 beds, and she kind of feels her wrists, and you feel her kind of crackle as she moves her hand, and she says, "Thank you. I've been up there for a while."
Would you like some ale?
No.
I think his ale heals you, or something like that.
It does.
Make a persuasion check. Does it actually heal you if you're not wearing the necklace?
If you're not wearing the necklace, no. But I'd give her the necklace.
Oh, okay.
Quiet.
Never mind.
I'm sure. Assumes that it's the ale.
Probably.
But I can't speak for him. This is Magor thinking oh yeah, he thinks it's the ale. It's fine. It's close enough.
She says,
Am
"I've
I
never
rolling
heard
for
of ale
persuasion?
that heals you." No, you don't know,
Well-
so you're not lying.
Yeah.
It's in a conjunction with this amulet. You wear the amulet, you drink some ale, you get healed.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And she puts her hands out for the amulet.
Yeah. Let her give it to her. Hand her the jug of alchemy.
She takes a drink and regains however many hit points she gets
Do you
from
want me
doing
to
that.
roll it?
I don't remember how much it is.
I think it's 44. Maybe not that much.
a
44
lot.
plus 4.
I'll
Yeah,
roll it.
44 plus 4.
It's 5, 8, 11, 15 hit points. She regains 15 hit points. And
solid.
she seems a little more alert, and she looks at you and she's, "Wow, that's got a real kick." She takes the amulet off and hands it back to you, and goes over to the pile of stuff and starts putting it on. Some basic leather armor, a well-used couple hand axes. She starts putting on. She's, "Why are you guys down here?"
We're here to kill the
Oh.
beholder.
Yeah, the big beholder guy. He's gonna.
Yeah,
die.
I was here to kill him too, but they ate all of my friends. There was
You
another
wanna help
one.
us?
He ran off after he captured me. He was a gross-looking fucker. Kind of like that gray one, as she points to the gray one, but she said bigger with spikes coming out of its body.
Oh. Okay. Where did he
We'll
go?
kill that one too.
Should we kill him?
That way, the way you guys came in.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, so there's another one of these.
You did
that's
say there
roaming
were
out
5
there.
tracks.
There were 5, and then there's the beholder in here. Hmm.
You want
So
to
tell
help
me
us
Wonder
kill
where he
him?
is.
So
What?
you
One
guys
of you
three
go.
said something at the same time, and I don't know who was talking to me. What's that?
LR.
Are you from the future as well?
Has the spell plague happened?
What?
Okay, so she's from this time. That's fine.
We're from
That
the
makes it
future.
easier. Yes.
Okay. She kind of laughs it off and kind of dusts off some of the armor because it's still got dirt on it. And she says, "So we gonna kill this thing or what?"
What's your name?
I actually didn't create a name for her. Because I'm a terrible person.
Part of me was hoping she would be related
Linda.
to somebody from the future.
Linda.
Yeah,
I
I've
like
been
to
thinking
use
of
random
naming my
things.
son Jarl Axel.
Oh, gross.
What do you think of that name?
My name is Zaza Glusk.
Okay, Zaza.
What were we talking about before? About the names?
Yes, her name is Pizza.
Her name is Zaza Glusk.
Zaza Glusk?
What was
She
the word that
literally
you
just
used
told you,
before? Whoa. What word did you use?
Linda.
I didn't say
Starts with
anything.
a C? Or a K?
Listen, if you guys are just gonna talk about stuff, I'm done. I appreciate you
Well,
saving me,
you
but I'm
wanna
going to go kill this thing. And she starts walking
you
towards
probably-
the exit.
Probably wait for us.
She starts walking.
Yeah, I'm. Well,
She is appreciative, but you guys,
Consonants.
Have
You use the words consonants.
you
for-
do have a
Consonant.
tendency to be jovial in dark circumstances, and she's not.
Oh,
used to it.
absolutely.
And so
It's the
she's
only
going.
way
I want you to walk.
we don't break down.
Yeah. watching her walk away. Vol's just gonna like, whoop, just do a hop, float, and land in front of her, and be like, whoa, hold up, you just got the shit beat out of you.
I'm feeling fine. You gave me that alcohol that healed
Great,
me.
you're feeling fine. How are you feeling, Quiet?
I want to sit down for about 5 minutes.
Let's just we're gonna do this. We just need to settle down from that, and
There's only 2 tunnels that it could have been in. We just happened to choose
I thought
the
you were
wrong
going
one.
to say 2 beholders. I was going to say, who? Did signed up for that.
There might be 2. I don't know.
How are you
Oh,
feeling,
it's fine.
Quiet?
Just
That would suck.
And she kind of like puts her weapons down and just kind of sits down on
Listen,
the wall. And she
Did you
says,
know that they
"Fine,
could
I'll wait."
disintegrate you?
Yeah, I don't really care too much. I just want to try and kill it.
Is it for
Okay,
sport for you?
No, this thing's been a problem in this area for a while.
Have you grown up here long? Or did you move here? Or...
All my life.
Oh.
I wonder when it was. Have you heard any rumors about a dragon in the area? A red dragon. His name would be. They'd call him Eskaz.
Yeah, I've heard of a red dragon that's been around.
Okay.
Kind of
he's
to the
been
south,
around
right?
For a while. Yes.
Yeah.
How are you guys looking? I'm going to look over Quiet and Vol a little bit.
I'm good. I'm ready to go. Whenever Quiet's ready.
I am down a number of hit points that is not close to half, but still...
All right. I'm going
you
to
know,
touch you.
Well, if we take a short rest, I should be fine.
She going to wait the whole hour, though.
Is it just hit points you're worried about?
Yeah, basically.
Because if we're okay with it, we've all got these magical potions, and then Magdu can also top you up a little bit with a spell without spending too high of a spell slot.
Well, don't you have to, you only have a limited number of those, correct, Magdor?
Spells?
Yes.
Yes, but I'd either use it healing you now or healing you later.
Well, later I would have been more healed. I could sit and just feel better. Just need to catch my breath.
I'm worried about her. Where did she go?
Unless you're worried about this one running off.
She's
and
annoyedly
putting
sitting there just watching you. She said, "I'll give you 5 minutes." You said you needed 5 minutes, right?
We need like an hour.
An hour? I've been chained up
you've
there for
been
days.
freed.
I don't want to wait.
Well,
Well, if I
She's
showed
not
you
gonna wait
something
unless
cool.
we-
if you've been chained up for days, then you could wait 1 more hour. But you're a free person. You can do whatever you want. If you wish to die by yourself,
And I'll wait for you.
all right. And I go sit down and just kind of like...
Okay.
I'm
Keep
just
my
like
own good
immediately
sword, I'll go
asleep.
sit down as well. I'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah, exactly.
Character traits. Can sleep anywhere.
Yeah. It's a great character trait.
All right, so you guys take a short rest to relax and recuperate. Go ahead and do that.
I want to talk to her, and I'm like, all right, tell me before we go into this. Tell me about your gear, because I have a few things here that, if need be, you could use.
These are familial things. These are my family's weapons and armor. I'm not going to use your gear.
Okay, understood. I just wanted to check.
I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm just.
No,
little
you're
eager
fine.
to do
We're
this.
gonna take care of this thing.
Is it
good.
magical? Your gear?
No, they're axes and armor.
Can I see it for a second?
He's a
No.
smith. He.
I'm a
I
smith.
don't want you to smith my stuff. I'm happy with
I
it
just
the
will
way
make
it
it
is.
magical for you. Beholders are magical creatures. You need magical weapons to fight them.
So you want to doff all my armor?
No, just the weapon.
She pushes
Your
the
main
hand
weapon.
axes towards you. Looks
You could
like
also
she
use
dual
this if
wields
you want
hand
to.
axes.
You could also use this if you want to, and I, hand her the +3 magical whip.
He's like, I don't really know how to use that, unfortunately.
Oh,
So
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Blessing of the Forge and just make it a +1 weapon.
Okay. So one of the axes kind of glimmers a bit, and the edge seems a little supernaturally sharp.
I just
She
let you
pulls it
hit
up
a
and
little harder.
spins it around in her hand, and she says, "Huh, maybe magic does have a purpose."
If I
Listen
die
here,
though,
and then-
that'll disappear. So
Well, then don't die.
that's the plan. It's
Ah,
already happened
exactly, Magdor.
once.
Good.
And then I'm gonna hand her my instant fortress. I'm like, all right, listen. eh, I'm not saying I don't believe in your capabilities. You seem very capable, but we've gone to hell and back. So if
Literally.
you get into a position, so if you get into a position where you might be worried about yourself, and I'll tell her the command word. I never really said one, but I'll tell it to her. Be like, just say that, put it down in front of you. It'll grow in size. Just make sure. And I'd like to imagine that the miniature version like reflects how it'll actually grow, and the back is like broken. Just make sure
Yeah.
that that back is facing a cave wall, so that
Okay.
way you gain some protection.
So this becomes a tower?
It becomes a tower.
Very tall
Awesome.
tower.
I almost
if
imagine
we
it
left
looks like
that
a
tower?
little castle chess piece, is what they look like.
Yeah.
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 What if we left that tower here when we went back to the future?
We don't know. There's so much. So
Oh,
much
you
we
weren't
have to figure out.
joking?
It's
Right.
very
You're
interesting.
not.
Oh,
You're
no,
from
no.
the future.
Yes.
Here, let
we're
me show
from-
you, and I'm gonna show her some of the coin that we have, and like pull out a bunch. I doubt that maybe some would have the year minted on them, maybe
mean,
not, but then they're just
Those
strange
look like
coin, if that helps.
dragons
That's the only thing I have.
from the west. Like I've heard about stuff from Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate, but I've never been there before. I don't know what their money looks like.
I'm from Gauntlgrim,
Okay, that's still on the Sword Coast. I don't live there.
but this time of the year, this year, Gauntlgrim is overrun by aberrants, I think.
She doesn't seem to know anything about it.
Well, fuck her then.
She
How
lives
dare
in a
she not
small
know?
island fishing town. She's not aware of the political ideologies and
Do you even have
circumstances
the
of the
internet
dwarven
here
people.
yet?
No!
Listen, there's not much we could do to convince you that we're from the future, but we are from
Nope.
the future. Caught in a loop to set. Caught in a loop that.
We're not in the
what was
loop.
her name? No, we're not in a loop, but we came back to help you break free from the
Noelle?
loop that Norin is caught in, because she's able to see into the future and she made a deal or something. So we're here to
Sorry,
break that
I
loop
don't-
and make sure that.
I don't know who that is.
Are you not
We're
from
here
this
to kill a
village?
beholder. Do you want to help us? Let's go.
Yeah, on the outside
In
of
an
town, we
hour.
have a farm. Yeah, I don't really go in town very often.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's go kill this
That's what I
beholder
get for
then.
making assumptions.
Magdor, do
Huh?
you have any sort of spells or anything that could make me more dexterous?
Oh, I could give you.
ability.
Huh?
Something
broke
that
up.
could help me. I mean, if it's using rays, then that's usually a sign that I need to dodge out of the way of it, right?
Right. I can give you guidance. I could tell you, I've had a lot of experience with friends needing to dodge.
Dodge!
Well,
That's a fucking
Guidance is
throwback.
only like.
Hmm?
Guidance is only for like one effect, right? And
Yeah,
for a
and
minute.
only 1 minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so. Sure, I guess.
I mean, I
Because he
guess
doesn't know.
I can bless you too, but it's the same thing. I can just do it to everybody.
Hmm.
I don't have much support spells. I haven't been a
Well,
cleric for
Bless
very
is a
long.
really great spell. It gives +1 to. Or like
Added D4 to
D4.
attack or saving throws.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. But that one lasts for a while.
A
and-
minute.
Yeah.
1 minute.
With concentration too, I think.
Well, maybe you can do that when we go in.
Right. Everybody just needs to
Alright.
not fly away from me.
I'm.
Well, I'm
listen,
probably
I-
going to do
I
that.
wasn't-
I know
I-
both of you
we'll-
are.
We'll do that after.
No, it's
we'll do
fine.
that after.
Don't worry about me.
You do your thing, and then we'll do it after.
Mm.
You've got a new friend now.
I also have this spell which I've never used. Let me try it here.
Has it been an
um,
hour?
We're
This is probably
We're
coming
almost
to the
done
top
here.
of the hour.
that was her asking.
Oh, that was her.
Did she take a short rest?
Listen. All right. I've never used this spell before. It seems risky, but I'll do it for you. I'm
But
gonna go up
what
and
is
I'm
it?
going to give him a ring. So I need you to wear this ring.
I can't attune to anything else.
It's not
Are
an
you
attunement, it's a
proposing to
spell
him?
effect. It's a platinum ring. It will adjust to the size of your finger. Just trust me.
Oh,
It's not.
okay. I
And
put
I'm
it on
going to
like
put on,
I like put it over the claw and then onto the ring.
and I put on a similar ring and cast Warding Bond.
Oh shit. Warding bonds and
So
shit.
for 1 hour, you have +1 AC, and saving throws. You're resistant to all damage, but every time you take damage, I take damage too.
Oh, you take the half. So, okay. Which will mean that your rage covers all damage types. Effectively, because you can't get double
But-
resistances, but
You also have to stay within 60 feet of me, and I would tell you
Right.
that as well.
okay.
I was like, that's the best I could do for you for support. I've got healing spells and I've got damage spells, but
That's kind of a six, especially because you two have pretty large HP pools.
Mm.
That's kind of dope.
and so
That
does he
might
get?
backfire a little bit, but it might
Yeah.
also be really sick.
Only because if Brandon gets hit also.
Okay, listen, hold
Yeah,
on. Hold on. So if I take damage, he takes half of my damage.
No.
Oh, he doesn't take half?
I think
Pretty
that
sure.
he is
I
resistant
think it works both
and
ways.
he takes half. I think it only goes one way. You may have to reread spell for me to know.
Spell
for
wards
sure.
a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws. It has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage.
So it's not
Oh, yeah.
both ways.
I
So
guess
now
it's
when
only
you
one way.
take damage, it doesn't go that way.
So something could
I was
hit
gonna say-
him, deal damage to you, and then you could take damage and take full. You know, like that.
Well, I was saying too. What's stopping me from casting life transference, splitting the damage in half, and then healing him for full?
Nothing, unless it's a concentration spell.
It's not.
No.
But since he doesn't take half the damage that I took, that's what stops it.
All right. And this is us like they're doing.
This
that
might be
while
a
we're all
terrible
getting up and,
idea
like,
because the beholder
stretching.
makes magic go away.
I mean, if it does, the worst that happens is we just
We'll
start
find
wearing
out.
rings.
Yeah. True.
one of us is able to create a distraction, I'm sure.
All right,
And,
we're ready. Lead the way.
I'm missing
Zaza.
literally 1 HP, so I think we're.
Great.
I'm missing
And,
quite a bit,
She
but
cracks
it's
her
max
neck,
HP. So
shakes her hand out, flips the axes, puts them in little, loops.
How tall is she?
I would say probably pushing 6 foot. She's pretty tall.
Okay.
guess what I see?
And then I'm gonna put legs.
Legs.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder, and just kind of like gesture, motion for attention. Be like, we're gonna.
I'm sorry,
We're gonna,
please don't.
of-
Not right now. And she just moves quickly out of the way. She's like, I don't know you. And as appreciative as I am, please don't.
I was
touch me.
just. Sorry about that. I was just gonna say we're gonna avenge
it's okay.
your
What's that?
party. We're gonna avenge your party. That's all I was saying. It was just.
And she does kind of give you a
Gonna-
look. She was a little frustrated with the fact that you touched her, but
Yeah.
she went with that. When you say that, she goes, "Fuck yeah, we are."
All right,
I
let's go.
mostly just because I was
Are we
imagining
running
she
in?
might
Can we
have had her
run?
back turned to me or whatever. So I was just
We
like
killed-
trying to get
we
her
killed-
attention.
like 4 of the 5
Um,
creatures
As
here. Can we just
eager as
run
I
in?
am, I don't want to just run in. I think.
Please, they
from
never let
everything I
me
know
run
that-
in. I think if you convince them to, they'll let me.
I don't
Don't
want
listen.
you to
Let's
die.
Let's just take our time. Oh,
It's happened once. It's not that
Good luck.
bad. I turned
I
into a
wrote
flower.
out
It's really not that bad.
exploring the caves in the area, so I may be a good person to watch your back. If you'll let me take up the rear of the formation when we start heading
Do we
in
trust
towards
her?
it and get closer.
Absolutely.
Alright,
yes,
let's
we
go.
trust her if she, as we're walking, if she changed her shape and I leaned down to make her, if she changed her shape, I'd see it. She's just
All right.
And I summoned Joe.
Oh fuck! You have true sight.
Glenn.
God damn it! Fucking, I hate that fucking sword so fucking much, so much. Fuck that sword! As you touch her, her appearance immediately changes, and you know she is not a human woman.
What am I looking at?
Her shape does not fit in the size of that body, so I'm not sure how it works.
Well, you just
I've had questions about True Sight. Yeah, like I wonder if do they just scale it down to fit in that space, or do I just see them in there?
I think you just see them.
Well, no, they don't occupy that space when they're polymorphed. They don't. When they're a shape changer, they don't occupy the same space, so you wouldn't see them as a large creature.
Oh,
You know,
Right,
'cause
but
otherwise you-
but I'd be able to perceive them as their original form.
yeah,
So maybe
you
like, I'm
know
seeing, like,
that
a
this
double
is
vision thing.
also a slod.
What color is it?
Grayish, with spikes popping out of it in certain spots.
Is there anything cool that I could do here?
I don't
Just
know,
attack
but we're
them.
gonna take a tiny $5 because I gotta pee
Yes,
real
please.
bad to give you a chance to think about that. We'll put the stream on break, and we'll be right back with the culmination of me forgetting that all my players have super, super, super strong abilities and magic items.
It's
And
the
I
first
gave
time
them.
it came in handy.
I know.
The first time you know it came in handy.
No, this is the first time
true.
you've run into a shape changer who is trying to deceive you. But yeah, I'll give you some time, and we will be right back. Just to make sure, I want to thank Beast Anime for the subs again, and Kage and Jono for the follows. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Some like weird craziness happened with
back.
my corn dog.
Ooh, corn
Whoa.
dogs.
Whoa! I microwaved it and it went. Look at that. It
Whoa.
burned on the
Were they-
inside.
Were they touching?
No, it was just one.
Oh.
Weird. Maybe there was
Whoa,
like
dude.
a little bit of metal in it or something.
Sorry, I'm doing corn dog surgery now.
Welcome back, everyone. While Mystic is doing corn dog surgery, I'll give you a tiny recap of what's going on. The guys were sent back feasibly in time to this through this decrepit village that was now not decrepit, and told that they needed to help the village by defeating a beholder who, in its hoard, had something they may or not be looking for. They made their way through the forest, saw some weird ass shit, made their way into an underground forest lit by a giant crystal with several tunnels offshooting out of it, and they decided to go down the right one, which looked more traversed, and found inside 4 of the 5 different types of slots, along with a woman chained against the wall, who said she was an adventurer. Wow. The
I think
depths
we might
in
need to find a
there.
different corn dog.
Oh my god!
And my
I think
dog
I-
is
I
playing
don't
How
think it's
long
a
did
microwave,
you
I think
cook
it's
it
just-
for?
Like
I
2
think
minutes.
it's just off. Now, is it a Kellogg's corn dog?
Kellogg's makes corn dogs?
I don't know.
Kellogg's makes a
That's
lot
what I'm
of
asking.
No. Look.
They're a large company. They have a lot of brands.
They do. But
They make
you...
they own Morningstar, who makes corn dogs.
Okay. Well, along with that corn dog craziness, Vol had touched her gently on the shoulder, let her know that we were going to avenge her party, who she had said had died in attempts to defeat this creature, and realized that she was indeed a slot herself. And that is where we are starting back up.
Okay. So where are we right now? Are we walking towards the other tunnel? Towards the are we
We're technically still at the moment where you had touched her and realized what was going on.
Okay, so we're still like closest to the camp.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, last thing, it's because we've been traveling together for a while. I'd like to, between the 3 of us, because of how we work together, I'm just gonna say a quick prayer. Is that okay? You get it.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Battle prayer. Yeah. It's gonna be one at a time. Give me a few minutes here. Magdor, and I'm gonna like kneel, and I'm gonna say this to you in Giant. And this is gonna be the same message that I'm gonna, after saying it to Magdor, I'm gonna say to Mystic as well. Quiet as well, but in Draconic. But make it, because I feel like I've been around enough where I could make it sound like I'm saying a prayer, like chanting.
Yeah. It's rhythmic, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be like, Magdor, this bitch is a slod. And she's gonna try and transform and get the jump on us. Quiet, this bitch is a slod. I'm gonna transform and try to get the jump on us.
Should we kill her?
I kind of have a plan, and we're gonna see how things go. But I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. I'm going to come up with some bullshit excuse and try to get my fortress from her.
Okay. So what do you say to her?
And then I'm gonna finish there. I'm like, I think there's actually an issue with the command words on the tower. Could I just take a look at it really quick?
She does. She had put it away like in a pocket. And she goes, "Well, I mean, it's the same word you've used for it the whole time. Why would there be something wrong with it?"
The image on the back might have changed the word.
It's been a while since I've used it, and Could I just take a look
Okay.
at it real quick?
So, Vol, I'd like you to make a deception check with advantage because of the affirming words to your theory as to what's going on by Magdor. I apologize for the squeakies in the background. My dog is getting restless.
I do not mind at all.
19?
19. Yes.
She says, "Oh, sure, yeah, I want it to function properly," and she gives it to you.
Sure, absolutely. Magdor's gonna take a look at it while we walk and explore. So it's just down here, right?
Yeah, just across the grove, and into the other tunnel, not the one on the south, the one opposite.
And then I'm gonna say like a prayer, I guess, in Giant as well, and just kind of kiss it. But I'm saying, Magdor, just hold on to it. Don't let it out of your sight. Pretending you're working on it, and hand it to Magdor.
And,
Cool. And then
I'm
we're just
gonna
gonna walk.
And then
I'm
you
gonna just look a little like stern and confused the whole time. Like,
Good
yeah,
thing
basically
Dragonborn's
that.
faces aren't as expressive as like a human's, so it's a little harder for anybody really to notice. Like it's just like a furrowed brow and some confused eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, totally.
Not like a.
I found that on our break.
Oh, that's fun.
That's cool.
That's
I
my
love
+3
that.
pistol.
Nice. Yes.
I love it.
All right, sorry. I meant to
No,
share
you're
that
great.
before we came off.
That's awesome. I love it. So you begin to make your way across, and she kind of follows along the back as you guys had talked about, heading towards the place. She's not really looking at Magdor. She knows that he seems to have propensity to understand this stuff. Dwarves make things, blah blah blah. She doesn't seem to be, thinking anything odd about it.
Suspicious.
And then eventually you guys find your way to this other entrance, and it is a little bit larger than the other one, but similarly to what I had said before, there are fewer tracks going in and out than the other cavern tunnel. And she says, "Are you guys ready?" So can I have that back now? Fixed.
It's. I think it's lost its magic. I think the damage is too much.
Oh.
Damn, I really like that too.
Now it's just a chess piece, and I'm gonna toss it behind me.
Okay. Okay. And
And then suddenly signal to Mystic.
I don't get it.
Don't worry, we're good.
and she just kind
Okay,
of waits
let's go.
for you guys to lead as she was going to take up the rear.
As we walk in, I'm gonna pop my frost rune, if that's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that lasts for
And
10
Joe's
minutes. I'm
here.
not as worried about that.
We have an
And
air
Joe's here.
elemental hanging around.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Mini
shit.
Magdor.
Joe! And Mini Magdor, the two things we always forget about.
Well, Joe's.
You know,
he's-
how's Twilight been?
every once in a while?
Can we say
How's
that
He's
you-
Twilight?
hanging out. My
You
backpack.
activated little Magdor during the short rest, and you summoned Joe during the short rest. So they weren't there.
Yeah.
Now they are. Easy peasy.
Exactly.
Great. So you make your way in, and she does say that we should be quiet. So she does insinuate that you should make a stealth roll to try and remain unseen.
I cast pass without a trace. No, just kidding.
I purposefully failed my roll.
Can I fly to get like a plus? Like just hover off the ground?
Yes, go ahead if you fly. For the purposes of not being heard, it will give you advantage.
Okay.
I
Just
rolled
like
an
very.
18.
Because I don't have wings. I don't have to do the
Right.
whole flapping thing. You know?
Yeah.
Let me see. It's probably still gonna be bad. Let's be real. Fucking goddamn it! This goddamn app. Every time, bro. Oh, that's an 18.
An 18? Okay. Magdor chooses to fail,
I mean, I rolled a 7 anyway, so.
so you fail.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you mean we have to be stealthy?
LR? Sorry, Volt?
18.
18. Okay. You must have said that. I just didn't hear. I apologize.
What? I can't
Um,
hear you. You're talking too quietly. Speak up.
Shush me.
All right. And you make your way down, and you're relatively quiet, as it is a group check. Kind of what I'm doing anymore is I'll take check numbers and then average them, and that'll be kind of against the passives of the creatures you're trying to be
Sure.
sneaky about. And you find yourselves looking into a cavern. And we can move to the battle map. Can we switch that over, Mystic, please?
Yes. Give me
Thank you,
just
sir.
a second here. Where is it? There it is. Boom. And then click. And then click.
Boom. And so there is, as you can see, fucking inspiration point, man. This map is amazing.
I mean, like,
entrance-
don't thank me. Thank patreon.com/Dr. Mapzo. That's DRMAPZO.
That
This
dude.
is
apparently made
Owlbear Rodeo. Amazing shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I have. Let me see. I think the logo for Dr. Maps out. Let me make sure that that is included in that. Because we want to give full credit where credit's due, because we don't steal things. Great. Awesome. It's right there. Get a little bigger. Make that go wide. And make that go wide. Cool. So yeah, you see this scene ahead of you as an oddly shaped but mostly circular room with a center island, and very obviously this creature heard you as you were approaching, as in front of you sits a fucking beholder. And as you approach, it begins to speak. Do any of you speak Undercommon?
No.
No, but can I tap my helm of understand languages?
Yes,
Beep, beep.
Helm of
Turn on the translator.
Comprehend languages. Yeah, it's like you have entered the wrong lair, you children. And as it does so, it's one of its eyes begins to glow. Roll initiative, and we're gonna hold on to it for next week.
No.
I know, but we're pushing our time, and I do not want to not give this fight its due diligence, because it should be a lot of fun.
It'll be
Yeah,
a quick
sounds
fight.
great.
Don't worry.
Totally.
Yeah, totally quick.
How far away are we from it?
However far away you are on the map.
All right, I'm right there.
You cannot place yourself directly in front of it. You made a lot of noise coming into a room.
Not my fault.
I rolled 24.
What?
It's explicitly your fault.
It's 100% your fault. All right, 24 for Vol.
Can we do the rolls next week? Because I rolled an 8.
8 for Magdor.
And then I get Z. Fuck, I have advantage and I'm not fucking using this goddamn app. 13.
13. Okay. So it would appear you did not get to jump on it, but Vol, you will be first when we start next week, as yourselves as well. Who is that? That's her. She's right here. As well as
No,
a
that's
slot
Joe.
in. Oh, that's Joe. Can we? Yeah, we'll add slot in later.
Yeah, I'll add the slot.
Yeah. So the beholder in front of you and your transformed, presumably unknown, transformed slot friend behind you. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and do a little positioning, because there we go. If that's okay. Great. Because the 2x2 behind you is where the slot will be. Awesome. That was a great session. So hopefully, if you can survive this interaction, feasibly, you will have found what you were looking for somewhere within this beholder's horde, and we'll see what that means for the village, as well as for your new friend Norin and Carleone, the village. So, GG's, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time passed by way too quickly.
Hell yeah.
It always does. This group, man, we could play every day and I wouldn't give a fuck, because it's fun. But
I think this will be my first beholder fight.
beholder, I barely know her.
The first time I played D&D, we fought a beholder because it was the starter kit that you buy from a game store for like $40 that comes with like 2 little miniatures, a set of dice, and a little mini like module.
Yeah.
And the final boss was a beholder for that. But that was
Goodness
like
gracious.
2008.
No. D&D
Yeah.
5th edition didn't come out until 2015.
No, it was 3.5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Let me just eat those
Yeah.
words real fast. Blah, 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 blah.
I told you I
But,
started with 3.5.
But once again, thank you, Jono and Kage, for the follows, and to Anime and Beast for the wonderful subs. Beast did redeem a truth or dare right as we finished. So I will do whatever you guys decide. You decide truth or dare, and I will do it on streams. It cannot break terms of service.
Dare.
You guys don't
Show
decide what
your
it is.
dick.
You decide which one of it is, and then Beast will tell me what I have to do within those things. Oh my god, Anime
Dare.
just gifted 5 subs. You're amazing.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Goodies.
So Chaotic, Zinniera, Epsilus, Magdor,
Don't read the
and the
next one.
Mystic Zealot.
Oh shit!
What a beast. Thank you so much, Anime. What a fun thing to end the stream on, other than... Okay, so what is it, guys? While
I
these
picked
continue
Dare.
rolling. Dare? For one for Dare.
I'm more of a truth person.
Okay, we got 1 for
Shit.
Truth. So
A
Mystic
dare.
Secure
Dare?
I'm a dare. Yeah.
We got 2 for Dare, 1 for Truth. It is a Dare. So, go ahead and let me know what Dare I need to fulfill that does not ignore terms of service. Beasto Burden,
That's feasible.
since you redeemed 15,000 stream points, also known as honey, on my channel because we the hive. Yeah, that's amazing. Can said dare have an impact on D&D?
I guess it depends, right?
Yeah, it depends on the dare, I guess.
Kind of depends on
So,
the dare.
I-
If it's like, oh yeah, the first attack against him has death touch. No, nope.
But Glenn has advantage all next session.
Oh God. Fuck
So
that.
I'd be okay with that if they were like if it was to affect the world or something else outside of this encounter, because I feel
Sure.
like anything like that should be set up before you go into encounters.
Sure.
So if you're
I
okay
agree.
with that, and if it affects something outside the encounter, then I'm okay with that.
Okay. Do you guys feel
I
the same?
dare you to put me in as an NPC.
Why don't we
Yeah.
let Beast say something,
Yeah.
make a suggestion, and then we could up
So,
or
yeah,
down.
Well, that's
The answer
well,
is
he
it
said-
depends.
Yeah, that's true.
So go ahead and give it to us. There will be some flexibility with that, and we can play with it. What are you thinking, Beast? Green Hydroid. Whoop, whoop.
Who the hell is that?
Nobody.
Who the
Don't worry about
Fuck
it.
is that?
Nobody
Wow.
important.
Sitting right
Who-
behind you, Glenn.
That's when we just see a
No,
hand from
she's
behind the
not.
curtain and pop.
Hey, Jeter.
Smack him in the back of the
Oh
Right?
shit.
puppy. Hi.
All right, what are we doing, Beast? What's happening?
Make your decision.
Make your
choice.
Did it do anything fun?
By the way,
It did.
we if the token is to be believed, we have fought one of these in Avernus.
Mhm. Yeah.
In the ship when
Yeah.
we went to get the rods, the adamantine rods, and he was he was just there.
I dare you
And
to
then we
make. Okay.
That could be possible.
I dare you to make sure a dancing weapon makes an appearance within the next 3 sessions.
I think that's feasible.
I'll make it happen.
Friendly or foe weapon.
That remains
Your
to be
choice.
seen, and that's why I like it. So there will, at some point in the next 3 sessions, I'm just gonna write dancing weapon,
Beast has said he doesn't care.
idiot. Period.
Oh, nice.
Just a
Dancing
weapon,
weapon,
idiot?
idiot. That's a good one. It is good. It is a good one. And we will make sure it happens. Because you got that BRB. That big red booty. Sorry. So that's it for us. Look forward next week to us resolving Beholder fight, as well as Dancing Whip is probably one of my favorite D&D. Oh, it's fucking cool. So next week there will be a dancing weapon, there will be holders, there will be some sort of slod, and betrayal, which is already known. Inevitable betrayal. We'll call it that. Inevitable betrayal. As we
I mean,
attempt to
they
find...
could have been, cast out by the rest of the slot, and they want to kill this fucking beholder with us.
It's It's possible.
It's
We
We
possible.
don't know. We don't know.
They
But we will.
And the next episode of another one.
And I should note too, and I think it's fine if I say this. I hope you guys don't care. Once we finish this arc, whenever that may be, I will be taking a turn in the player's seat, and our good buddy.
I did not know of this.
What?
Oh,
When did
the
this
Mystic
happen?
No, wait,
Zealot.
hold on. Wait, I want to say something when you're done. Remind
What?
me.
Okay. The
Wait, no, you
Mystic
can
Zealot. The Mystic Zealot. Brandon, you also are super frozen. Do you know this?
Oh, I must have bumped my camera or
uh,
my
Camera
connect-
bumper.
oh no, we swapped positions. There we go. The Mystic Zealot will be beginning a campaign where I will be a player alongside Brandon and Nick, and we will be playing in a world of his own brew. So get ready for that. It's gonna be freaking great. I'm already super jazzed about it. We've
Hopefully
been
it's not
chatting
shitty.
lore and backstories. It will not be. It's going to be fantastic.
Already
Oh
upset with you,
boy,
Mystic.
somebody ban that person.
I'm already upset with you, Mystic.
Banhammer. Thank you. Woo! Banhammer thrown down. Don't advert in my fucking stream for buying. Anyway, if it was a joke,
I
I'm
sent you a
sorry.
message, Mystic.
Okay.
Oh, you sent me
so
a message? Where?
look forward to that once this is over. Also,
That's
I
gonna be very
don't
exciting.
think we'll be playing next week, depending on where
I'm
everyone
good.
is
I mean,
for Christmas.
I'm down to play.
Okay.
I
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I'm good.
free. So it's the 27th, so we should be fine. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm good.
we'll see you next week.
Wait,
for-
before we go,
What?
yes. Brandon.
Mystic, the message that I sent to you, do you see it
No.
Do you
on
see?
Discord?
Nope.
I named my character. His name is Chuck, which I had sent you, stands for Crafted Historian Understanding Critical Knowledge, because he was
Yes.
made by
Oh,
an
that's-
artificer.
Oh, that's fun. Don't give them hints about the lore and stuff yet. This is
It's
something they have to look
artificer.
forward-
That's
we
D&D.
gave him a taste. You're giving him a bite. Come on.
Hey,
Too
you
vague
guys can
reference,
share
though.
stuff. It's okay.
I don't want to.
He's
I
gonna-
wanted to share
Okay,
this.
then don't do it.
And then we'll do it.
You don't
Maybe
do
we'll
it.
share
I
more.
will.
Maybe we'll share a little more next week and a little more the next week. But I
They
want to
got-
make sure
how
the
about-
focus
yeah.
stays on Magdor getting to finish this part of
They've
his
got-
story.
2 hints from my character, because I was talking about a pistol and I said the name of it.
Oh, fair enough.
So that's 2
Also,
hints my character.
Beast
One of you
said
two gets
that
to go
bite
next
was
week.
So, that bite was so juicy that I bit my tongue. He's stoked. But I know that Beast really enjoys
Hell
our
yeah.
antics and our funness. So, we'll see y'all next week. I'm talking to the audience,
Bye.
but also to you guys. I love you and bye.
Getting closer so the light does something.